I'm back in the studio. What do you think? What do you know? I got some tough tits in here. We'll see. We're kicking some wits in. We're feeling good. Saturday in the neighborhood. Sometimes I mumble, sometimes I crumble, sometimes I'm misunderstood. I don't know where it's going. I'm just going to keep flowing. And I don't think he was knowing I was going to rap, and I forgot. Also, when I showed up, I totally forgot that I was going to start rapping. I totally forgot.
This happens.
He
starts rapping, he starts capping, we start rapping, we start capping, we drink it, you know?
Oh yeah,
we're doing the shot. Shots, back home, don't know where to go, that phone. Gotta call for the mayor, back phone. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna keep that going over there. I'm gonna keep the audio going. I'm gonna do this and play around. Sometimes these things are really not good. Yeah. Why you gotta be mean to me, dog? This song right here said I made the beat up, but I really like when those trumpets come in.
Let's hear it. I like that guitar though.
Yeah, that's actually a loop. Like I didn't actually like play it.
You just did a little loop for there? Ooh.
Yeah, so it's a loop. So here.
I like that little nice cutout right there.
Boom, it's gone.
It's gone.
Hello. Oh, I know what's going on. I know.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We here. Are we live right now, or are we're recording? There we go.
Right over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we're good.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
The audio wasn't coming in because I just turned everything off. You know, the things I set up last night. So I'm going to keep that audio going. We'll put that on podcast, and then we'll go here again. We'll start streaming again. Fucking start recording again, and we're going again. But they didn't get to hear the rap song live. But that's okay. But
for sure.
when I do the video should be put up again because I can't redo that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
It can't be redone.
Then if you try to do it again, it'd be fake. Right?
Yeah, you would have that.
Gotta be authentic. Yeah,
gotta be authentic.
Yeah, people always ask when they come on the show sometimes, like, dude, what are we going to talk about? And like, I don't even know. Dude, we're going to hang out.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
honestly.
Fucking, did you do something cool? Like, you did something cool, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Something cool happened, that's cool. Fucking bring something to the table.
Yeah, I feel that, honestly.
Yeah. You did bring something to the table. I'm going to bring this out here.
Well, yeah, no, actually, here. I
hold fucking up. Oh, yeah. There we go. But speaking of, our guest in the house.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going? All the cameras.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Just pay attention to myself there for a while now.
Yeah, no, you good, dog? You good? Happens, yeah.
Man.
So, yeah, I'm ugly as fuck. What's up?
Yeah.
23 years young. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, lots of life left.
Yeah, lots of life. Doing stand-up every Wednesday, Sunday, you know. Gotta go out to the shows. Hit me up. Instagram, Tough Tits.
Tough Tits.
Tough Tits.
Tough Tits. I'm going to start up here, yeah. That's the best place people can find you, you know?
Yeah, somewhat. You know, Facebook, too. I just don't like Facebook that much, you know?
No.
Yeah. No.
It was about, it says I don't know if it was about 2 years ago. I was joking around. I said, some people call it trolling. You know, like, this is a fucking troll. People are like, well, no, I thought somebody put something out in the atmosphere in the public, and they made a stance, and they put a fucking picture next to it, and they put the sentence, and they put send, and they said, world, judge me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, shit, guess what? I got time to do something because I've been Taco Bell 30 minutes earlier. I got fucking 10 minutes to kill right now, you know? So then I'm think I'm funny. I'll put some funny humor into it and a little bit of knowledge. So like sometimes I'll tell somebody a joke, or not even a joke, but like I'm really like going after somebody, and then I'll circle it around. You know, and then like like a joke, you'll carry it on to the end, you know, and I'll do that in a troll. I'm like, you see what I did there? You see what I did there? And I'll mic drop it, you know.
Mic drop. You got to bring it back around.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I set you up on that one, you know.
Yeah. But when most people, honestly, when they fucking post stuff on Facebook and shit like that, they fucking so stupid, dude.
Yeah.
So stupid. Like I have most of my friends now. They're getting married.
Oh, that's a bad idea, yeah.
For real, exactly. And they're all my age, 23 years old. And I'm like, dude, that's so bad. Yeah. Every time, right?
Yeah, like, I don't know if you've seen my joke about that. I mean, I'm on my second marriage now, and I do like, 5-10 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. So I'd say, they say that 60% of marriages end in divorce.
Right.
that means that 40% end in suicide or death.
Yes,
you know, so pick your path and go which way you want to go.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah,
fuck,
man. I'm
it's
telling
ruthless
you.
out there.
It's fucking ruthless, dude. It's fucking ruthless. And you just see them, they all look super happy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're so excited to get married.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you know, you're going to be divorced in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Relax.
That'd be awesome. You set yourself up a co-ed Facebook.
Exactly.
I would like that. A co-ed Facebook. Right?
Exactly, yeah. I have your passwords. You have my passwords.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It's so stupid, man.
Yeah, I don't understand sometimes the people that post this stupid shit and like, you know, some people make a big deal about it, but I think my wife follows me on something. I don't know what, but we're not friends on social media. You know what I mean?
Smart.
What? Two things. I know that I kind of have I have my mind wanders and I think a lot of shit and I'm maybe jealous. I don't know the fuck, but I'll protect myself and the relationship. You'll be like, you know what? If you post a picture of yourself and some dude likes it and says, hey, you're looking good, and instead of me saying, hell yeah, she does, she's my fucking wife. I don't even know about it. I don't give a fuck. You know, like, and why am I gonna like your picture anyways? I took the picture and then I sent it to you and then you posted it. No, before that you sent it back to me and asked me, could you edit it for me? And I sent it back. It's like, and then I gotta get involved in your social media. Nah, ain't happening. You know, so like we don't do that shit. You know, and then also like she has her own life. You know, if someone's gonna have an affair or cheat on you, it's gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
It's just
you know,
life, dude.
It doesn't. They don't
life.
need an opportunity. You know, you don't have to. They're going to find an opportunity. You don't have to. You don't have to fight them from cheating. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not a defense. You know, and I'm gonna be married to you, but I'm gonna put a defense out there so you can never cheat.
Yeah,
you know?
no, real, honestly.
But so like she has her thing and I have my thing. So like I don't know what fucking she does. Plus, you know, I do like to rant online about like if someone says something dumb, but like, well, actually, let me show you this, and then I always end it with, "Don't respond. Go look it up."
Yes,
don't respond. Just go look it up. So she don't want to see that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so you know, this is I call this my Legends tea made by Shivas.
Legends tea.
Yeah.
Cheers
here.
Yeah. I'm legal.
I didn't even ask that. What I usually do with everybody long hair who come in here.
Ooh, I felt that in my nose.
That's real stuff.
Yeah, that's real shit right there.
Yeah, that's Shivas Regal. That's good shit.
I like that. That is good shit. Dang.
You know it's good because nobody knows what it is. Every time you go, I said, can I get some Shivas? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're like, oh, this stuff? Then blow it off, you know?
Just dust, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
bitch, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drank Tito's last night, and I got fucked up from that.
Yeah,
that
that's
was not smart.
Not exactly the good
Not
stuff.
fucking smart. I ate a whole pizza to myself last night.
Oh, yeah.
These jeans are not fitting the same.
No.
Yeah, they're not.
The worst thing about when you get older, when like me eating breads typically, is I get like acid reflux. When I was younger, dude, I'd eat the shit out of pizza. But now, like, anytime after 8, it started after like 42, 43, you know? Eat a pizza's like, oh, fucked up. Like, on Wednesday, I got a pizza. And I was like, I just got a pizza. I was sitting down. I was like, you know, I might as well fucking eat. You know what I mean? And then I got the pizza, and then later that night, I was like, oh, dude, I fucking feel that.
Yeah, you feel
bread.
like fucking throwing up almost.
Yeah,
Fuck, I feel that.
Stick just to tacos, you know?
That happens to me after I jerk off, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the throwing up part?
Both of them.
Yeah. Fucking so guilty for myself. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, after I use my tears and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not the act of it. It's what I look at. You know, makes you feel so bad. You know?
Yeah, man. Honestly.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
I wish I had a wife that would cheat on me, though. Honestly.
Yeah, it sounds as good as it seems like.
Yeah,
you know?
it sounds just like an interesting story. You know,
Yeah.
I would hope it was I would hope if she would cheat on me, it'd be a guy that would be more attractive than me. You know, because if it was a guy that wasn't as attractive as me or like uglier than me, that would be a real punch in the fucking dick hole right there.
Yeah,
honestly.
but like I always think this, like, you know, being I don't know if I mentioned that I'm a narcissistic, so you know, like I would think that she's not cheating because I'm not good enough. She's just broken. You know what I mean? She's broken. You know what I mean? Fuck. She's fucked up.
It's her
You know what I
fault.
mean?
Yeah, it's her
what did I do? You know what I mean? You know, I wasn't even home. I was at the bar the whole time. How could you be mad at me? I wasn't even doing anything.
That's good.
Fuck.
Right there.
I wasn't at the bar, but I mean.
Oh man, that's a good bit right there. That's a good bit right there.
Like I said, I'll just ruin my life a little bit. My first marriage, so I got married. My dad was like, parents are high school sweethearts. So my dad was like,
shit.
yeah. You know, not happy though.
Yeah.
Fucking, they fucking hate each other, you know, like they have different TVs in different rooms, and if they didn't, they're, you know, I told you they smoke weed openly. If they didn't smoke weed together, they would have nothing. Mainly, it is my dad make sure that he gives my Don, I need some weed, so you know, get some money or whatever it is. My mom had her own drug dealer; they might get divorced, you know. Who knows, you know? But so marriage or a consistency of marriage has always been something I always thought of. Like even growing up, I always wanted to be my dad was my football coach, or my baseball coach and soccer coach.
Dang.
So I always want to be like a dad, right?
Yeah,
you know. So but I didn't get anybody pregnant until I was like 28, and the girl got pregnant with like 2 months. Dang. So I got married right away because I wanted to step up to the plate, and I thought, hey, how bad can this person be? You know what I mean? Yeah. And she's a decent person, you know what I mean? But we just didn't get along. We were different people. Yeah. You know, we can get along for, you know, faking it for a month or two, you know, and then you got to hang out with each other. Like, oh, we are different people, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. But then I realized, like, I don't know how much I should say this. Yeah, I know there was a psychology of the thing. So, like, well, I realized that her father, her mom and dad married in a rough situation.
Right.
And then her dad was trying to see other people, and then eventually did leave and then hook up with other women and take off.
Right.
Then her mom apparently also met another gentleman, and then they got back together.
Spicy.
Yeah, and then they got back together, and then they divorced, and then eventually the dad actually married one of the women that he saw, and then the mom and eventually got married, and then to a much younger guy. When he was hunting, apparently he hooked up with his best friend. Dang. Right? So there's like all this affair. Okay. Her brother, nice guy, like, dude, you know, he had a girlfriend that he loved, you know, and then she grew apart. And then,
usually happens.
Yeah. So she moved away to another state. And then he loved her, so he followed her. And then he did music producing, and she played music. That was the connection together. And but he moved to this other state. He met someone new and kind of had a baby with her, but still had allegiance to that girl. And then that girl moved back to California to go to music school. He followed her to go to music school too, and they stayed at the same place. It was like all this stuff. So like what I was saying, the psychology of it was so embedded with like maybe their parents. Right? Yeah. And then now the mom is actually married to the guy she had an affair with originally. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Ironically,
they happy?
They're totally happy. They've been married. They're not going to leave those. So like, their marriages now are successful. Yeah. Right? To the people that had an affair with.
Figured it out,
whatever it might be, you know? Like, so like, I'm not passing judgment on anybody about good or bad, you know. I don't know what their life pertained to. But I was saying, if you grew up in that environment, like I told you why I wanted to be a father, because my parents are high school sweethearts, even though they hate each other. I'll use that later in my conversation. But they, so she grew up with that, and so like it kind of happened a couple times to me with a guy at work. But I wouldn't think it would be like this guy's better than me. Like the guy definitely wasn't better than me. Like I'm the best. You know what I mean? I'm the fucking the best.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
So like I know, but like it was her issues she's working through. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think if, you know, someone can self-identify those issues, she can fix them herself, and I think she has. But like,
that's good.
So
though.
like,
that's
I've
good.
seen those things, and I was like, oh, this is not going to work out. But then I used the fact that my parents were married while I stayed together for 11 years. But then my parents were not happy, and I'm like, I need to break the cycle and teach my kids what it takes to be a happy marriage. Dude. Really, Smart. You know, that was a goal. So, I left, and then I was like, you know, I gotta fucking focus on this. Like, there's a little bit of back and forth, but he was like, it's always weird, like, you know, someone even like coming back or begging or asking for, you know, forgiveness or whatever it might be. You know, the whole situation was not. If you're a jerk and you're trying to make people like hurt, or you're trying to be mean, like tire poking or any of that fucking dumb shit, maybe it's fun for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like me, I want to make people better. I can see where faults are in people. I'll stay away from people. I was like, oh, I can see all kind of character flaws in this. I'm pulling myself away from this situation.
That's
danger. You know, and then like I was telling you about another person I was talking about. I see these repetitive you have a personality trait. You're going to do this. You know, so like me, I talk shit. I'm loud. You know, but that's my personality trait. But I'm honest and I hold accountability. But I'm not like vindictive. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna try something here.
No, you're good, man. I got you. Monkey fuck. Coochie Gucci.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did it stop?
We're good.
We're good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
You hear yourself, right?
Yeah, I hear myself. Yeah, I'm all good. Trying to hug this mic as close as possible so you can hear me.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
you should be louder.
I think I should be louder.
Yeah, I think you should be louder.
Okay, for sure.
So it's a good thing we can do what you want.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. You're good. So I'll talk a little louder. You're good, man. You're good.
No, you're talking loud enough. I should be louder.
Oh, on the gain and stuff. Okay, I get you. Okay, for sure.
So I'm actually gonna quit talking mic.
Ah, yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
I like it.
That's good. Yeah, I didn't mind it. There you go. I mean, that's a little quieter. That's a little quieter.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, you just gotta make sure.
I heard you good too.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw
You
a
gotta make
wavelength.
sure.
I was making sure the wavelength was good, but then now that I heard you on that microphone, I hear you here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah.
Of course, these microphones, all the headphones are set up a little different because everybody hears different, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I do the typical, like I talk like this, and then when I'm really serious,
yeah, you're like getting all
Adjust-
down to the microphone.
adjust the mic. The microphone's the hardest thing. I have this shotgun mic I bought because.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll do that sometimes with me, like so I can move away. I do green screen, so I don't have to have a mic. But also like some people don't get it. I tell them like, especially masculine people, like you gotta actually act like it's a dick. Like you're about to
Exactly.
suck it, but
you're
not quite.
not
You know what I
going
mean?
to.
Like you're like, you know.
Exactly.
So you know, you're like, I don't know. This is a life choice, you know. Oh, I said, keep it a fist away from your face.
A fist away
And, like you're trying to commit suicide,
Yeah,
and just shoot
so-
your fucking brain
So
out.
it's just like that. Like you're almost about to say.
yeah,
okay.
almost
Okay.
about. Yeah, that's
Like it's an Irish dude.
Yeah.
Like it's an Irish dude.
yeah.
Okay.
They think about it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. They think about it.
Man, damn, I'm part Irish. Explains a lot.
Yeah, man. Hey, honestly, I get that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm part Italian, so
Oh, yeah?
I talk with my hands a lot.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure if I'd be sucking a dick, I'd be like, "Your dick is so
Yeah.
big."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Oh man, that's funny.
yeah, what I hear the other day, they said they're making the pre-Soprano, and they're making a whole deal.
Yeah,
about
it's on HBO Max.
Is he gay? Is it, or did I might? So
No, yeah, I get that. I get appropriate question. I haven't seen it yet. I've actually never even seen Sopranos. I've been really wanted to watch it.
I don't watch Sopranos either. I don't have a lot of time.
Me neither.
But also
man.
when people say, "Dude, I'm doing this," I'm like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
except when they said watching Squid Games, I'm like, oh, game.
Yeah.
Squids, I like squid.
I like squids.
Yeah, so let's see what this is about.
What the fuck is this about? And then you turn on, it's a whole bunch of Korean people.
Yeah. So,
Like, huh?
fucking Mark Norman fucking stole my joke. I put it out first though. Someone put out Squid Games. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Where's all the white people? There's no representation for the majority, right? I've seen lots of samurai ninja movies. There's always a white dude over there getting trained by an Asian guy. You're trying to tell me that one of 456 of them couldn't be a white dude
Yeah,
who was
real.
trained to be a samurai like Tom Cruise? I'm not buying it, you know?
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, who's representing the majority here?
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, and you know the Americans would win. You know that. You
yeah,
know that.
yeah, they
Hey,
cheat.
America, baby. America.
Yeah, well, yeah,
let's go.
cheating.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. We'd be like, we break that. I don't know. I saw on the only thing I know is the green light, red light game, and then the cookie thing.
Oh, you haven't watched any of it?
I haven't watched any of
Oh,
it.
dude, it's good. But like, you know, I'm a cynical, so I'm like, oh, this is Running Man. You seen Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, bro, the fucking Bakersfield Massacre you haven't seen?
Wait, hold on. What is
Running Man is Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Right.
He gets framed. He gets thrown in jail. And when you're in jail, they put you in these games, Running Man games.
Right.
And if you win the game, you get your freedom. You get to go to an awesome place and money and shit.
shit.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. You die.
Oh,
they
okay.
They kill you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the
So
caveat?
so he goes through. Then all the like the bad guys. There's like bad guy characters.
Yeah.
They're all like superheroes. And like there's one guy who has like an electronic car. And he's like all like LED lights. And he's singing opera and fucking running people over and shit. So it's pretty entertaining, but like.
What's that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he's in like a cabin in the woods or something like that?
Oh,
Like,
Commando.
yes,
the beginning.
Yes, where he has like that fucking tree, dude. That shit was so crazy.
I love the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, dude, I was so sad when I was a kid. I knew I could never be that manly.
Oh man.
I could never be that manly.
Yeah, you want to see how fucked up I am? When
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that movie, I was like, oh, that's what we're doing. Sweet. Like I would say, even like Red Dawn. Like you'll hear when he's making these dumb references to
I
the 80s.
love Red Dawn,
I'm like, man, I just need.
especially the old one.
Oh, bro, I just need fucking Soviet Union to invade. I'm gonna go get a truck. I'm going to directly to Big Five, right? I'm loading up because no one's gonna stop me,
man.
right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go. Like I thought I was a kid. Like my whole goal was like to do like not do, but like be part of Red Dawn somehow.
That's
you know,
your dream.
yeah. And my end goal was basically like commando. You know, like so I needed to like skydive, jump, and learn all that
man.
shit. You know,
Yeah.
like do everything, and then like somewhere between. You know, like I'd be there to commando. And eventually, commando, I'd be in the woods, in my cabin, and I have a daughter. And then people are trying to come and get my daughter. That's to go fight, or something like that.
Fuck yeah, dude! Honestly, I want to be the protagonist of a fucking movie,
dude.
I would want to be like that, but if no cameras are there, so I could do whatever the fuck I want,
Oh.
Yeah, like I'd be like ripping off fucking dicks, shoving it in mouths and stuff. That'd be my calling
Oh,
card. And
that's
stuff.
what they do in the Middle East. I don't know if you've seen
No
that.
shit.
Fuck yeah, man! There's so many cases
What
about
do you
that.
mean?
Oh, dude, don't Google that shit.
What do you? Okay,
They would like get these people and then dead or alive, and they'd strip them naked and they put them on top of each other. Because they're supposed to be against the gay
like sardines,
dude. And they would fucking put them in fucking situations and piles and like all kinds of crude stuff. Or when they're dead, they would do the same thing with. Oh man, there's all kinds of people.
Crazy.
Those people actually people got prosecuted and they went to fucking jail. Okay. And then I'm not going to mention who, but somebody let them out of jail, for his pardon before he left as a president,
Ooh, yeah.
But
the only
dude,
thing I knew that happened
gross.
Overseas like that was like Coney 2012, and that wasn't even that bad.
Coney 2012?
It was like some Facebook thing in like 2012. It was I don't know what the fuck it was.
Was it like Fire Island or whatever?
It was Fire Island? No, it was like some. I don't. From what I recall, it was like some like African dude that was trying to like help the world.
Oh, is that the guy who rode a boat out to a fucking third world country? No, that's a different thing, huh?
I think that's a different thing. I don't know what the fuck Coney 2012 is. I need to do research.
Sounds good, yeah.
I need to do research.
Yeah, as long as no one asks you, you're cool. Be like,
Exactly.
yeah, like I know what you're talking about. Sweet.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Everybody's always a Google away, though.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think.
Yeah.
Like I'm pointing out, like whenever I have political conversation with somebody, I try not to get into an opinion because my opinion is beyond bullshit. Like I don't have like small opinions on like this is what we need to do with the border. I like no. This is what we need to do with our future. Like I have big ideas, not dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like when people talk about politics, I bring up Chicago. If you have Google, right? Mm-hmm. Chicago's the most violent homicide city in America, right?
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's not even top 10.
No shit.
It's never been in top 10.
My grandpa wanted to take me to Chicago.
It's not that bad, bro. Dude, they got fucking. It's awesome there. People live there. Cheeto Santino. People love Chicago.
Cheeto Santino, he lives there.
He's from Chicago. These guys, where
I watch Shameless. You know that?
I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Chicago.
That's Chicago. Yeah.
Well, they paint a bad scene.
Yeah, number one most violent cities, and especially in gun homicides in America. What would you guess? If it's not Chicago,
L.A.
No, we don't. We're California. We don't even come close. We have gun laws.
No shit.
No. Palo Alto a long time ago was because it was like a murder capital of the world, but that was like 20, 30 years ago.
Right.
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah. Fuck it. Anywhere where there's
what the fuck?
Low economy, right? No jobs.
Yeah.
Less gun laws because there's way more guns, right?
Yeah, true.
And there's equals out to more crime.
Right.
So then it's like Brigham, Alabama, St. Louis, Missouri, Baltimore. All.
I have a question. So I'm not very into politics myself.
Yeah.
But you told me that you're kind of into that stuff.
Yeah. Bullshit.
So a little bullshit stuff. But I heard that Joe Biden's trying to take guns away.
No, that's fucking dumb.
It's dumb.
First of all, like, how? Who?
Yeah, that was my question.
Like, you watch The Matrix? Mr. Smith is going to come out?
Yeah, I thought he was going to get like a big ass magnet or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Fuck yeah. But if he did that, let's see that happen, though.
For real, the magnet's coming to Fresno.
Yeah, fuck, that'd be cool. Like,
honestly.
Yeah, my gun's made of fucking polyurethane. Well, good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Aluminum.
Shit that stops mutants.
You know what's funny, though, is people never look this up. So right when Trump got into president, there was a shooting. Like, I can't remember what it was. It was either one that, like, they went on a baseball field. I can't remember what shooting it was. Parkland. One of those fucking shootings. Yeah, it was fucking, seriously. It was so shooting when he was president. So he had a meeting. He's like, I'm going to do something. Because he's kind of outside the circle. So he got inside the circle. And I like showing people this video. And Donald Trump says, take guns away. Because like the one thing that you'll never see is Donald Trump do is you never see him shoot a gun.
No.
Ever.
Yeah.
You only see a picture of him with a gun.
Yeah.
He's not pro-gun. But when the shooting happened, he had a meeting. There's certain things I do like about Trump. I try to be biased on shit.
Right.
He's a shithead of a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
sick hairdo though. Sick hairdo.
Yeah. So here.
You spoke about this gun violence restraining orders. They're called. California actually has a version of this, and I think in your meeting with governors earlier this week, individually and as a group, we spoke about states taking steps, but the focus is to literally give families and give local law enforcement.
I hate the way his arms are crossed right there.
Because he doesn't like these people.
Oh, okay.
Watch you hear him. He's mad.
Yeah, he looks fucking pissed.
Yeah. He knows what he's going to say already.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch, he says something really poignant. No one ever...
Oh my god. What?
Listen. Oh, that's the gay guy who went back to the plate. So that was only part of it. So then they said when you get a chance, YouTube it. I don't want to waste too much time on this.
Yeah, no,
but then the guy says, "Sir, I don't know if you understand how strong the gun lobbyists are. That's why his arms are crossed because he's like he says, look, I understand they might own you, but they don't own me.
Yeah,
he says we need to pass laws, and then another guy says, I don't think you understand how strong the NRA is. I was like, fuck. And then they never talked about it again.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because, they're like, hey, check this out. This is where the money's coming from. This is what they control. And if you don't agree with them, they're going to put their money here.
Right.
They'll put you out. So you have to play. So nothing's going to happen here. So just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what most people need to do. Just shut the fuck up.
Because, and I always say, too, like, rich people, like him, he doesn't care if we have guns. His money will never be taken away by a gun. No one's going to rob him at gunpoint. And the chances of getting shot by a gun are very far and few between, too. Because he has security and, like, I don't even know where Mar-a-Lago is. Right?
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Exactly,
so, like, we ain't going. You know what I mean? So, and then anybody else is, like, who's dumb enough to, like, want to do something like that, they ain't making it there either. You know? So, like, those people don't care if we have guns. We have guns, and I'm pro-gun. I got, both sticker in my car. We're gun family.
We're gun family, yeah.
But, an 80-year-old guy with no hands and blind can buy a gun?
No shit.
What's going to stop him?
His eyes?
No, there's no sight. There's no sight. There's no sight test.
Shit.
This is America, bitches. You know what I mean?
He's going to hold it with his feet?
I don't know. There used to be a story that go along. I remember this meme. I said, people don't look up shit. It was a meme of like an old lady at a bus stop, and it said like this old lady was knocked out by an African American guy playing the knockout game, but she carried a gun, so she was 75 and she brought her gun out and shot that guy. Damn. Now let's do some critical thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, that's pretty random. That's pretty fucked up to hit this old lady, right? Yeah. So now you got to really demonize a whole group and think that's going to happen. It has happened, but it wasn't like a majority. It was like 1 or 2, 3, maybe 10 in billions of people.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
Okay?
Yeah,
so then you have to accept that this 75-year-old lady who doesn't have a license, she's on the bus, right?
Yeah, she has to take the bus and go places.
1, she doesn't have a driver's license, can't drive, or 2, doesn't have enough money to afford a car, but has a gun. Okay, so whatever you think. Now she's going to fucking pull it out in the fucking street. And you're cool with this bitch just fucking randomly shooting
true, dude.
And she hit him?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good shot.
I think they did like a study of like, they said like sharpshooters. Dude, for real, like 2 hands, you know? It's like I've been around for a long time.
Dude, that's some real fucking Keanu Reeves fucking Last Stand shit.
Yeah, it could have been her canes, his pop. He didn't know. It's just a one shot, you know? But like, but then if you Google it, like, did this ever happen? And the answer is like, no. Like that never happened. That never happened. Like, like the whole circumstance would never happen.
Yeah.
Like, like also when you get to about 75. Are you like a violent person at that point? You're like, no, save my life. Like, like,
True.
Or if you got knocked out, now you're cool just to get up from the knockout game and then pull a gun out. Yeah.
Your hip's not broken.
How slow is that guy? How far did he can run 20 yards because you got a handgun? Exactly. It's only good for 20, 30 yards.
Exactly.
You know? But she can see with the bifocals.
Hey, I heard black guys are pretty fast.
Hey, they are fast. I heard that.
Yeah. For real. He's juking that bullet. You know he's putting some fucking speed on that. You know?
He's not doing straight line.
Yeah, he's not. He's going zigzagging.
Zigzagging. Yeah.
He turns around. There's a football coming.
He's not. Yeah.
There's a football.
It could be. He ain't turning around. You know what I mean? So the whole story is such BS with a little bit of critical thinking.
Yeah.
You can walk through it. Like, matter of fact, I read a story about this yesterday. They did a study. They got people on. I might have repeated this the other day, but they got people who believe in conspiracy theories.
Right.
I like conspiracy theories. I love things. Certain things you can that doesn't make sense.
True.
But they got group people who believe in conspiracy theories 100%. Then gave them all these tests, and the test involved critical thinking. And they realized the one thing these people lacked was the critical thinking. They couldn't.
No shit.
They couldn't figure these little things out, like a math problem where little Debbie grabbed this, and then Bill stole this many, but they hit it. And then critical thinking, be like, oh, I thought about it, and they get every problem wrong.
Why does Billy need it?
Yeah, why did Billy do that? Why did he bring so many cookies in the first place?
It's also like the critical thinking thing. Coming back to that, wouldn't you have critical thinking if you were that concierge or the bellhop that bring the guys guns to his room
Oh, you're talking about Vegas.
Vegas.
Well, that's a whole different story. Yeah. What about conspiracy theories?
Yeah, exactly. But
that's a hard one there.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
For real? I was talking to somebody, another comedian, about this. They're what if that guy he just lifts up the bags? He's like, you got heavy ass bags, dude.
Well, dude, I don't know if you heard this. They said that he was gambling crazy on a slot. And somewhere either he deposited or received something like $60,000 on the slot machine.
What?
Almost like you would think a laundering of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then supposedly at that time, Saudi Arabia was taken over by a different Saudi prince. It was supposed to be a Saudi leader, but also
Saudis are in this now.
Yeah, a really young Saudi prince took over. He's 21, and then said, "I'm changing fucking everything."
Okay.
And then all these other, because Saudi Arabia's 13 fucking
change up the game.
Kings and princes are fuck that shit. And he was gonna go.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, so they were going to be at that fucking in Vegas during that country thing, and there was going to be also a gun exchange. So they said, "How about this? We're going to go at the same time." And then there was a sightseeing helicopter place off to the side, and then at the same time, 2 of their helicopters were taken from their place, but not checked out. Checked out, they left, but not for what? And then they came out back right after. No, after the shooting, they left. The helicopters went. They don't know where they went, and then they never came back. As if they flew off to fucking Mexico or something.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. That's a little far. That'd be fucking crazy. And what kind of helicopters are there?
Honestly.
But something like that, Yeah, dude, but there's a story, but that's a conspiracy theory. But you start critical thinking about it, it could have happened. But so there's a little bit of rationality of it. Plus, and people keep on saying there's shots from multiple angles. Well, if you hear, there could be a ricochet, and if you hear echo, you ain't gonna. You ever go to Woodard Park?
No, I don't leave my house very much.
Good idea. Woodard Park has this thing there. It's pretty cool, you can go there and it's called we call it Chicken Square. At high school we used to fight, but it's a circle. And it's basically just benches in a circle. Okay. And if you could walk anywhere in that circle, you're good. But once you step in this little 6-inch circle in the middle, everything you say is echoed like a reverb.
Oh, shit.
But one step to the side, it's not. So you step in the middle, you don't. Even your own voice no longer is coming from your mouth because the echo is so much louder than your voice. You're like, someone talking to me?
Just looking up.
What the fuck? So, I could believe that.
Oh, shit. I like this painting.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
No shit.
I'm a crazy person.
No, hey, I'm not going to lie. I do paintings like that, too. That shit's cool as fuck. Yeah, I like that.
Do you name your paintings?
I do not.
Yeah, me neither.
That's cool as fuck. I'll have to send you a picture of one of mine.
Oh, hell yeah. One of the things, when I got married the first time, I went hardcore in the family, and things weren't working great, and I gave up everything. I played hockey. I stopped playing music. A lot of shit.
I really like that painting. I
might give it to you then.
Hey, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Is that a tree or something?
Yeah.
I fucking love paintings with trees.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm not even fucking lying. I actually, I might take you up on that.
Fuck yeah. When I got divorced, I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking start painting. I always wanted to.
Yeah, dude, I love painting.
I bought a shitload of paint, and then people wanted them. I'm like,
Right.
oh, cool. So I've given out like
Yeah.
fucking 30 of them. But then I'd go to like an art thing and I put them
Right.
up and people are like, cool, man. What's this one called? I'm like, huh?
Fucking tree
Called?
dude,
Yeah,
dog.
like,
Yeah.
it's called I had red, orange, and yellow.
Yeah, and then
You
I
know?
had mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Yeah.
bam.
Then I'm like, fuck, I need to put something on this fucking
Honestly,
thing. You know?
dude. Yeah, dude. Hey, you're good at painting.
I don't know.
You're just an artistic person all around.
Very
right?
expressive, yeah.
Yeah. See, I get that. I get
Yeah.
that.
I've always like wrote poetry as a kid. I was actually in a newspaper for rapping when I was a kid.
No shit.
Yeah, and then
No
fucking,
shit.
I couldn't. I'm too hyperactive. Like I couldn't
Right.
learn how to play guitar. But then when I graduated high school, I borrowed my dad's guitar, and then I learned like every Led Zeppelin song, and I'm like, dude, I can sing and play at the same time. And then
Dude,
like
I can't do
took
that.
it off. You know.
Yeah. I legit, that is one of the hardest things in my brain to do is play guitar and sing at the
Oh
same
yeah.
time.
I don't know what it is.
I don't get that. The only way I could do that is on mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, literally the only way. I could paint, I could play guitar, I could play piano. I do almost all that shit on mushrooms.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know if it sounds good.
Yeah.
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 I know it sounds good to me at the time.
Yeah,
You know?
I remember one time that I was like 21 and I was in my room and I was like, dude, I just started playing guitar. It totally sucked. I like knew like a
yeah.
a D chord. I'm like, man, fucking D chord is fucking the
You feel all the
shit.
pain in your life.
Fuck
You're like,
yeah.
This makes sense.
Yeah, and I was listening to
Yeah.
Korn at the music, but,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
didn't understand
Yeah.
down tuning or anything at the
Uh-huh.
moment. You're playing D, I'm playing D too with D chord.
Yeah, you're like, it doesn't sound right.
yeah,
What the fuck?
fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I get that.
Yeah.
Korn's a badass.
But I
band.
took some acid and I was in my room,
yeah.
or allegedly.
Allegedly.
then, yeah,
Who
allegedly.
knows? Who knows? Yeah.
And I recorded it, but it turned out like shit.
Oh,
And then
real?
I tried to write shit down.
Trust me.
I was all fucked up.
Yeah, no. Hey, honestly, I wrote down. I thought I was gonna start writing a book.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna start writing a book, and I did it on mushrooms. And I was writing down all this stuff, and I'm like, man, this is gonna be a self-published book. This is gonna be #1 published book. And I get done writing it, and I'm crying, and like my dad died and stuff like that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I have him. I have his ashes in my living room.
Oh, man.
And so I'm also feel like I'm getting haunted by him.
Yeah.
Another story.
Yeah.
Another story.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sitting there and I'm typing this stuff, and I feel like he's like sitting there like watching me and stuff like that, like rubbing my shoulders.
That's
and
too
stuff.
much.
Yeah, it's
for
too
mushrooms.
much. And then I'm sitting there, I'm writing this stuff down, and then the next day I go read it. Such gibberish.
Yeah.
Such gibberish. It was like I saw the word mustard. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Honestly, it was really bad. It was really bad. I was so embarrassed for myself.
Yeah.
Because I told my mom the next day, I was like, I'm gonna be a writer. I'm gonna be a writer. And she's like,
I feel it.
yeah, she's like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And she's like, can I see it? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, let me go read it first. And
Yeah.
then I go read it, and I'm like, I deleted it.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, never mind. Please go.
I remember one time, me and my friends, we were partying, and I think it was maybe mushrooms or something like that, and then he had a plant, and this is, like, I was like 22,
Right.
and he had a High Times magazine, and I read in the magazine, it said Ganjasaurus.
Conjusaurus.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
this plant is
I
Ganjasaurus.
love the. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna write that down. Conjusaurus
So,
is fucking
I
hilarious.
tried to write down the word Ganjasaurus on a piece of paper and put it on a stick, right, and put it next to the plant.
Yes.
Dude, it was like 30 minutes of me going, fucking, fuck. Crumbled paper up,
That's
throw it away.
so awesome,
I couldn't write the word Ganjasaurus. It never didn't come out.
You know, I'm having a difficulty spelling it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
S-O-R.
I do everything through dictation.
I'm gonna just not Doris. Ganjadoris.
Ganjasaurus. Yeah, that's a whole different person I
It's
met
a
on Tinder.
whole different. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you like Star Wars?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Do you really? I was looking at that.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what's funny? I literally just started watching Star Wars.
Really, dude?
Yeah, so I watched it when I was a kid, but you know when you're a kid, you don't understand shit like that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
If I tell my kids.
Yeah.
You just don't
see,
get it.
Yeah, you just don't. Yeah, and they don't get it right now. And they're like,
Yeah.
dude, you don't get it.
Mhm.
You know? I was in that camp. I'm in that camp right now where I'm just turning, where I'm like, oh, this is what
Oh,
she means.
this is
you know?
deep.
This is what she means.
Yeah.
So I was watching it, and I didn't know, like, because I watched it from, like, the first one, and, like, we're watching it on and on.
You
So-
mean the
Yeah,
newest ones
No,
or
no,
the
no,
oldest
no,
ones?
No, we're
So Star
if
Wars.
I could be honest, we're gonna skip the older ones, or
Oh.
the newer ones. We're gonna skip. The
Okay,
older
so you're
ones.
going straight just Star Wars, Luke
Yeah,
Skywalker.
yeah. Well, we went. It went. Anakin. You know, like the chapter 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How it went like from? Is it like 4 and then it goes to 1?
It goes 4. I think it goes 4, 5, 6, and then
Yeah.
later when he had technology, put out 1, 2, 3.
Yes. I think that's such a smart move. I think that was like such a we were playing chess. and Lucas was playing checkers.
Yeah, well, he knew what he can do and what he couldn't do.
Exactly.
So even like the regular Star Wars, how much those were all battleships and things they put together. Yeah. Like, dude, how much meth they have to concentrate on that shit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For real.
Or didn't they have fucking like the ADD medicine?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have Adderall.
No way, bro. They just had fucking meth and a bunch of guys with fucking kits at home.
But I didn't realize how good of a fucking series it was. It's great. I didn't realize that. Have you ever seen like Lord of the Rings too?
No.
Lord of the Rings is also one of those that's like, if you have time to like smoke weed and actually watch it.
Oh yeah.
Because that's one of those things. Like if you don't smoke weed and you watch one of those movies, it's kind of hard to get into.
Yeah.
You know. Because like I watched that, like it's almost 4 hours for like one of those movies.
Yeah, you gotta get enveloped.
You gotta get enveloped. Yeah, and so like I have a twin brother, and so I converted him to watch that shit. And so like we were watching it together, and it was pretty fucking good. Like watching Star Wars right now. Fucking amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know how much people hated Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, some people think he's a conspiracy, like he's actually like a dark Jedi.
Yes.
That's some bullshit.
I'm in that camp.
It could be.
I would like, love that.
He was set up. I don't like the end of the Ewok one. When the fucking I hate the end of the Ewok one. It's literally like 10 minutes of them standing around doing this. There's no words.
Yes. Just do a bunch of
say fucking something, dude.
For real.
Put in there. That's a nice
hand.
medal. Finally.
Yeah.
That's my sister.
Yeah. See, we just watched that one where they're kissing and shit like that. They haven't found out they were brother and sister yet.
Yeah.
Dude.
And Luke is a homosexual.
He's what?
He's a homosexual, right? Because like,
because
when the girl hits on him, he doesn't like think, oh, I'm gonna hook up with this chick.
That's true.
He's like,
he's gay for the Force.
I don't like men's no more.
I don't like men's no more. Damn, true. Hey, honestly.
And then he never hooks up with anybody, right? And there's no baby, right? There's no Luke baby.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
You got the Force?
You
forcing
the
it.
Force, dog. You forced
We're not, with it, they let you. If they let you.
Yeah, if they let you.
Not forcing
look at the camera like, no.
Yeah. Not that I'm cool with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I'll say it again. Not that I'm cool with that. Fucking all cameras.
Exactly. All the ones.
Fuck, you don't know.
The ones the FBI give you,
Yeah.
Right
you know what's funny though? I like Star Wars. Always been into it, and plus like being a little bit like taking like a mushrooms. The whole thing's an awesome story.
Fuck yeah.
And
watching it on mushrooms. You seen it on mushrooms?
Oh, bro, the whole fucking thing's awesome, dude. You want to hear something crazy? Well, let me. There was actually underwear in there. That was a Christmas present for my son.
There's underwear in the Vader thing?
Yeah, it was a Christmas present for my son.
Used?
Well, no. You open it up, it came with Darth Vader underwear.
Oh, for your son? That makes it way different.
Yeah. So I'm like, keeping this, mother. People don't know what it is. I gotta tell them.
That's cool as
fuck. It looks cool.
It looks like It looks like the thing from Indiana Jones where he like.
It
looks like that.
Another good one. I fucking love.
I actually do what. I'm gonna put that on my list. I haven't seen that.
That's recently. It's well written from the front to the back. It has good stories and they kind of tie into each other.
I heard the newer one that it's old, but like the newer one that came out,
the Golden Skull or Crystal Skull.
Yeah, Crystal Skull. I heard that one was like
it's okay.
Yeah, it isn't that.
But the problem is with anything is you're always gonna shit on it. It's never as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
Right? Even
true.
even like Donald Trump's "Make America Great." Today is shitty. Let's get back to the back. Good time. It's like it's never good today.
That's honestly.
That's fucking never. No one's ever fucking.
Have you ever heard of This is probably gonna be. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Have you ever heard something called Cowboy Bebop?
Is it?
It's like an old animation type thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's one of those things. I know if I say animation, you'd be like, dog, that's so stupid. But that's one of those things. It also has great writing and stuff. And so they're just making a live action one that's coming out on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
And so like I'm just saying,
be ready for it.
Yeah, be ready for it because that one's like it's official. It's official. Be ready for that one. I
try not to I have my own personal judgments on things, but then I try to always take myself away from it because I've always been proven wrong sometimes when you've seen the show Happy on Netflix?
Oh yeah, I heard of it. Heard of it. Yeah.
So first of all, you would see and
it's like the one with like the puppet, right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon character. Yeah. Someone's is a invisible friend or whatever.
It's like a cop.
So I'm like, I'm not watching a fucking little cartoon on it, But then you watch it, you're like, this fucking thing is so crazy. I watched the whole thing. It's amazing.
Happy on Netflix?
It's sick, it's sickening and awesome, and then
I'm gonna
funny.
Have to watch that, dude. I've been trying to look for something else to watch.
You want to get your mind blown? It's a mind blowing show.
Really?
Dude, it is crazy and dude, it's at the end it's really deep.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I am watching it.
Dude, you gotta watch. First 5 minutes is what? It's totally psychedelic. He blows his brains out his first fucking.
What the
10 seconds,
Okay.
and it's like totally
Yeah.
psychedelic. It really doesn't blow his brains out, but it's like
Yeah.
this psychedelic experience he's having,
Fuck yeah.
That one's fucking crazy. And then my friends kept telling me about Cobra Kai, right? I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
watching Cobra Kai.
I love that.
I love it.
I love that all those movies.
Oh,
I loved
It
them.
was written so well.
Hey.
I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna say, I haven't seen Cobra Kai. I'm saying like the old movies.
Oh, they're good.
Can we be honest? The one with the girl.
Not good.
Really bad.
Not good.
Really bad.
No, they
Yeah.
tried too hard.
Yeah, they tried way too. Thank you.
So there was a period when they were trying to try too hard, but they didn't have the writers to agree with it. Remember, like they had Will Smith's son was like a karate.
How'd you feel about that one?
We didn't even watch it.
You didn't even watch it?
No.
Really?
No.
It came out when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, the Will Smith one.
The Will Smith.
Are you talking about the girl Karate Kid?
No.
The Will Smith.
That's Will Smith.
No, Will Smith's kid.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Jaden
Smith.
Yeah.
I only watched it. Can we be real?
Yeah.
Only reason why I watched it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah. He's
Huge Jackie Chan.
he's
fan.
awesome.
I'm not gonna lie. One of the biggest Jackie Chan
Yeah.
fans right here.
No, I seen his movie when it first came out to
I've
America.
seen all of his movies.
Dude,
All
after
of
that,
his
I was like,
movies.
dude,
One
this
in
guy's a stud.
Japanese.
I'm just
Drunken
watching him
Fist.
yesterday. Oh, dude, he's awesome.
Yes.
There's a show on
Love Jackie
Netflix,
Chan.
something about like cliches. Rob Lowe put it out, and one of the cliches.
Rob Lowe?
Yeah, he puts like it's like just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's like movie cliches. It's interesting because it goes through all these things that touch back to your things you've heard in the past history. So
Right,
but then he
right,
brings out Jackie Chan about how awesome he is, and then how his skits would be this way or that way. I can't remember the cliche they used, but dude,
That motherfucker's crazy.
he would whoop Bruce Lee's ass.
He would whoop. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I 100% guarantee.
He's
that.
legit.
Yeah, and he was also on a fucking movie with Bruce Lee. Fucking Bruce Lee hit his ass, and he's like, "I'm sorry for hitting you."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love Jackie Chan.
Dude,
that one. There's one where he's like, where he's barely knows English. Like the movie.
very first one.
Yeah, the very first.
I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, but he like has that really nice apartment in like France.
Yeah,
France?
it was before the one he came out with. Like, there's one where he has twins or triplets.
Yes.
Yeah, before that.
Before that one. Yeah, the one with like that big ass construction.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
he
big ass
does
construction.
all kinds of stunts. It was
Fuck
like
yeah.
I'm putting it out. I think he broke his leg in that one.
I
or
bet
something.
he did. And he like drives. It's like during Christmas time.
Yeah,
He like goes down with all those lights and stuff like that.
Oh.
His hands are all bloody and
He's
stuff.
amazing.
He's crazy. I love that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
fuck yeah,
Love
Jackie
that guy.
Chan. This is awesome. Last week I talked about John Claude. Now fucking Jackie Chan.
Fucking yeah, Jackie Chan's one of my idols.
Yeah,
Though.
that's shit.
John Claude Van Damme, crazy though.
Yeah, he's. I was totally joking about him, but I was talking about this fighter. Like, just because he's good looking doesn't mean he can't fight. Like John Claude Van Damme, you think he's good looking for nothing? He'll whoop your ass, dude. It was a total joke,
no,
'cause
I get that,
he's a
honestly.
dancer,
Yeah, no, honestly.
all kinds of coking.
How do you feel about Sylvester Stallone? Do you like him?
When I was a kid, I watched Rambo a million times.
Yeah.
That's like when I was a kid, like I literally wanted those things to happen in my
Yeah,
life.
no, exactly.
Rambo, I wanted to come back from Vietnam. I have a Vietnam jacket. Yeah, dude, I got a Vietnam jacket with my name on it. I thought
Yeah,
I'd come
dude.
back and then I'd like drive like a old '68 Mustang or something like that, and then
Yeah.
I'd fly a plane. Then I would do like jumping out of the plane, like parachuting.
Fuck yeah.
Like that would be like basically my life would be somewhere mixed with all that. End of Commando.
It would
And-
be the action
yeah,
movie.
Point
yeah.
Break would be the middle, like right, and then like Rambo would be somewhere,
Yeah.
somehow like that. Like I just watched those things, like when he stole the dirt bike, right, and he was taking off. I'm like, dude, like I'm like coming to myself,
gonna
like,
be that-
oh, this is so good.
In the movie theater, you're like, damn,
Fuck.
can we jerk off to fucking action
Yeah,
scenes?
it was so literally this is what I do every week. It was $1 to rent a VHS, so
Yeah,
45.
Blockbuster, good
Fuck,
times,
I'd go and
dog.
I'd rent a every week I'd rent Rambo, and the next week I'd rent Platoon.
Yes,
Dude.
Platoon.
Dude, I watched
I
this
haven't
shit
seen that in
on-
a long
Bro.
time. Damn.
I'd fucking Vietnam jacket, fucking fake weapons in
Yeah.
my house,
Yeah, it's the fake weapon.
waiting for that shit to
Yeah,
happen. We used to
honestly,
go in the
man.
street, like we'd have camo or black, we'd have guns or paintball guns or BB guns, whatever it was, all black.
guns,
Nothing looked like a fake gun. They all looked like assault rifles, right?
Yeah, they like you couldn't do that nowadays.
No, and we're going up and down the street at night in the neighbors' fucking yards and shit, playing war.
Yes,
Playing war.
The best game. Can
Dude.
we be honest? That was the best game when
Awesome.
you were a kid.
It was
the
awesome.
best game for guys.
Yeah, so
the
GI
best
Joe,
game.
no one dies.
Fuck yes.
Fucking everybody,
No, everybody
building
dies.
forts.
Everybody, everybody dies.
Everybody dies, and they're like,
oh my god,
dude, and building forts for it and playing
Yes.
outfits, just the build
yes.
up.
And the best part, all your neighbors getting pissed at you.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
the best
Stomping
part.
through their bushes.
Yes, you're like, here comes
Yeah.
the fucking Viet Cong.
The next day, the whole fucking thing's fucked up. Everything.
Yes,
my parents had
dude.
orange trees in the back, so we get the oranges, and when it got really cold, they'd be like,
Yes,
you could break them.
solid.
You could break them in
Yes.
quarters and throw them at each
God,
other.
They hurt like a bitch.
Fucking olives,
Yes.
fucking man.
Yeah, I used to live in a.
I've
I
got
used,
a lot of karma I'm
I
working
used
on.
to. I used to live in a grape vineyard.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 4 kids, and I have a stepbrother. But like my stepbrother didn't come until like later on.
Yeah.
We used to have
I'll step
wars. We used to have wars on the 6-acre land.
Hell yeah.
Surprise attacks. We were doing guerrilla warfare
Yeah.
on each other.
Or how about BB gun wars?
We were doing it with BB guns.
Yeah,
but
shoot
instead
each
of,
other.
Yeah, no, we had my time, my grandpa, he didn't let us get the, probably the really bad decision on his part. He didn't let us get the plastic ones. He only had the metal ones.
Yeah.
He always used to shoot coyotes and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's what we do.
Yeah,
BB gun
yeah,
wars,
yeah.
yeah.
And he had one automatic BB assault rifle gun, and one person would get it. And we would all like fucking rock, paper, scissors for it.
Yeah.
I would always lose somehow, you know. Yeah. Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, you can't use rock this time," you know. I'd be like, and I was so ignorant. I'd be like, "Why can't I use rock?" Whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'd use paper, and they'd use rock, and I'd be like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd be stuck with like the little fucking pistol. Yeah, it was bad. I'd have to fucking put dirt on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, dude.
Yeah, I remember we all had like crossmen, fucking, you know, we always say like just one pump.
Yes.
We're only allowed to do one pump. I remember one time my friend,
Never one pump. Never one pump.
6th grade, yeah. So we were shooting. You could see like one pump. You could see the BB, right? It's my friend's over in his fort, and I'm in my fort, and I'm like, "Poo!" And I'm like, "Oh, motherfucker, like, I need to go straight. I'm just gonna put two pumps," and then like, he pops his head up, right?
Oh, you
So,
dumb motherfucker.
Bing, and I fucking shoot him,
yeah.
and right in the fucking eye, bro.
Damn,
Goes down.
dude.
You know, like, oh fuck. He's like, dude, party's over. Fucking, Reuben, why are you shooting me in the eye? I'm like, put your head up. Like, this is the game we're playing.
bro.
Yeah, we're shooting each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like,
I got a headshot.
So
Sorry,
I'm
bro.
not. Yeah, so I lost, and then like,
I lost it.
so like, then, yeah, party's over. We all
Yeah.
go home, and then that was
Oh,
Sunday.
man.
Monday, we go to school.
Uh,
He doesn't show up. Where's Ryan? I don't know. Yeah, Reuben shot him in the eye. Reuben shot him in the eye. It's like 6th grade. I'm like, nah, I didn't shoot an eye. And so he stayed home that day, and he said he rubbed his eye, and sure enough, like the BB popped out, like it hit him in the eye, and it stayed like in his like
oh my
there.
god.
Then like in the eye hole, but like got into his like
Yeah.
eyelid, and he rubbed it, and it kind of fell out. And he said the name was good after that.
Yeah.
But like fucking for like, dude, like 3 days. Dude, I was a cancer at school. Reuben shot it. Dude, why'd you shoot Ryan's eye, dude? Why'd you die?
Do you know what that reminded me of? So, speaking of getting stuff in your eye, my grandpa, speaking of working at a grape vineyard, he was the only one that worked there. He didn't hire anybody else.
Did he lick it?
Did he lick it? Sometimes.
Oh no, I'll finish my story. Go ahead, finish the story. Yeah, go.
But like, he was working one time, and he was an old German man. He
Yeah.
came from Germany. So he's kind of racist too. He's
Hell
like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna have any Mexicans working.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
Good
oh,
luck.
no. Yeah, whatever.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, he had it for 12 years.
Oh yeah.
He worked on it for 12 years by himself.
Oh, yeah.
And in like year 3 or something like that, there was this horsefly, and this horsefly always used to fuck with him. And my grandma put it like this: this horsefly would be following around for like a week, and 1 week it stopped following him. And my grandpa was like, had his eye like this, and he was like, man, my eye hurts. Like, he came inside one time, and he came in early. He never comes in early. And so like my grandma was like, what's going on, Andy? What's going on? He's like, I don't know. I have something in my eye. And she looks at him. The fucking fly is going straight into his fucking eye, and it was there for fucking 3 years.
What?
Yeah. And he had to get it surgically removed. When he got it surgically removed, he got cancer. Yeah, and he's still alive. He's still alive. He has had cancer 4 times. This guy just won't die. He's crazy. Yeah. I love that I love that motherfucker till the end. I love that guy. But that guy, he's been age gets to you.
Yeah, tell me about
Yeah.
that.
And he's been getting really cynical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's been pulling us aside and been telling us how big of pieces of shit we are.
Yeah, fuck, I can do what I want now.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Yeah. Hey, I'm running out of time.
Exactly. He's like,
Just make sure you know.
Yeah, he's like, you're how big of a piece of shit and how much you've disappointed me is. I was like,
Yeah, I try to live like that every day.
yeah, I was like, hey, here's your food.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
It's
we
like,
going, dude?
that's cool,
Try to live
Grandpa.
like that every day. Yeah.
So just keep wiping the shit off your ass.
Yes, exactly. dude.
fucking
Man,
not nice to say right now.
honestly.
No, I was watching a TV show, and I don't know what it was, and some about South America or something like that, and it was. I remember now. It was a fucking tribe, so it was like Africa.
Yeah.
And so fucking tribe people, and they said that this lady was the doctor or the medic for the tribe, and they said this person come over and said something in her eye, and so she fucking held the eye up, and you're like this, and I licked it, and I was like, dude, that was crazy, bro. And me and my friend were at his house, we were smoking weed, watching it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. So we're like, dude, I'm gonna get that shit in your eye. Oh, good. It was like a joke.
Yeah, dude.
5 days later, we're at work. We're electricians. We're inside, and the gardeners show up, and they're fucking. It's a big old like office building, so they're putting tree bark everywhere on the ground. Yeah. And this one guy fucking walking around his eye over here. He's no, dude. We're like, we're just watching him, because we're buddy, and then like, oh, dude, got shit in his eye. It's like, oh, what's that guy gonna do? Gonna pour some water on it?
My opportunity arises.
Dude, the dude grabbed his eye,
licked
it out of his eye, and then like walked. And me and my friend literally like almost broke. Like the dimension of life just like,
that's
what
crazy.
just happened? Did that just happen?
You're like, he's been watching the
that
same
does
stuff?
not exist. Yeah. That's probably what happened. Probably just watch the same show, but
that's
it's like
crazy.
Then the dude's like, cool, thank you. And then goes back to work. Yeah. It's like, fuck. That
Thank
was
you, Pablo. Appreciate it, eh?
That's when I also realized that language barrier of certain people. So we walk out of the building, and there's Hispanics on top of the roof, and they're like, they throw tile off the roof. They're getting out of there, and it comes bikes my friend. My friend's a fucking asshole. So wash your fucking self, you motherfucker.
Oh my god.
And
the friend that always tries to get into fights.
Well, yeah, and also if you tell someone's Hispanic motherfucker, their words are backwards. You just called them, a fucking mother.
Yeah.
Or you fuck mothers. Like, you
dude.
fuck my mother.
Yeah,
fuck your mother.
And they
That's
take
what he said.
their moms are
Oh,
everything to them, dude.
He was like, no, I'm just telling you to fuck off. Not your mom. I don't even know your mom.
It's just an expression, bro.
I was like getting into it, and then fucking he had to bow down. So.
Yeah. Do you know in Greece? Did you know in Greece this is the fuck you side?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you're like, that's
I
love.
Yeah. Who did that the other day? No, go ahead.
Yeah, they're like, I love that pasta, bro. I love that pasta. That was great. And they're like, you fucking mother. You fucking mother. You get out and shit. I've been to Italy before. I've had multiple experiences like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Dude. Well, I've been, so I was there, I spent $1,400 for a plane ticket to Italy for 3 days.
Was it the plane flight 3 days, or you literally stayed for 3 days?
It was a 3-day stay.
You met a girl on Tinder?
No, just so I had a little thing where I did mushrooms, and I was like, dude, I have to go to the Vatican.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it feels like I spiritually need to be there. I don't believe in that spiritual shit. I
No.
just feel like it's funny shit to say. But like, 12-hour flight, 13-hour flight there and back.
Yeah.
So I go there 13 hours.
That's one full day.
Yeah, I get there, and I didn't take into account jet lag.
Yeah, so you're
I
tired.
get there, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do anything. I get there,
Tickets sold out.
Yeah, I wake up and I'm like, I have like 24 hours until I have to get on to my other flight.
Yeah.
And so like, I'm like, fuck, let's go do a whole bunch of stuff. I go to like the hotel I was staying at. In front of the hotel was this like Sunday fair. Do you know in Selma they have this thing on Sundays where it's just a whole bunch of people go gather around and sell shit.
Are you talking about cherry auction?
The Remate, that's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like that, yeah. So they had something like that, but it's every Sunday. So I go there and I try to borrow a harmonica, and it's this Russian dude. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this harmonica, and I'm like, hey, how much for this harmonica? And he takes it away from my hand. He's like, not for you, you American pig. Fuck you. And he spits at me, and he spits on my shoe, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, I want to buy the harmonica. He's like, no, fuck you, get out of here. And he starts running at me. He's an old dude, like a real old dude. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I just want to buy a harmonica. Yeah, dude, they're fucked up, man. I had multiple experiences like that.
Yeah, people they don't like Americans.
They don't. Well, I mean, I've had many people that say they've been to Italy and had great experiences there
In the past.
Yeah, I guess they just don't like people like me that look
No,
like
I think recently it's gotten tighter and tighter and
That's
tighter.
true. That's true.
tighter.
It was before COVID. Too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 months.
Yeah, I think certain things they're really disagreeing on there.
True.
Yeah.
True.
No,
Yeah.
fucking. I've only been out of California a couple times, and really just to Las Vegas and Tahoe. Typically.
Yeah, Vegas is
Yeah,
fun.
but
I've been to Vegas once.
Not very well traveled.
It's okay.
Yeah. My parents, they used to go a lot. Used to go on a lot of trips around the world.
Right.
So they'd bring me back.
Around the world.
Yeah, they went to Italy like 3 or 4 times,
Right.
and Hawaii, fucking everywhere. But they'd bring me back like a shirt that said like, Hawaii, 1998, 88. And people like, oh, cool, you've been in Hawaii. I'm like, no, the fucking shirt has.
Yeah, the shirt.
I've never have. I got like 5 shirts that are more traveled than I am. Fucking, it's great. And after a while, they stop for remembering about me. They like come back like, oh yeah, we got you this lighter, and you still get a little black part on the lighter where they fucking used it on their bowl, Like,
we know
yeah,
what you did there.
give me a break. What fucking assholes? Whatever.
It's bad when the luggage that your parents have like taken has been way more out of the fucking state than you have.
Oh yeah. They enjoyed themselves.
Do you have any funny stories about Vegas?
Vegas, it's fucking freaknik out there, dude.
That Psy said
so many
stories.
Man, I can't even. Some things I can't even say. I gotta think sometimes. Like,
how were you alive or what?
Dude, just certain things that happen over there. Like, it's like freak. So I've been like 4 times in the last year at least. And it's like freaknik since COVID. Like it is, people are half naked there. It's fucking wild.
They're trying to just fucking sell out right over there, dude.
We had a situation once. We're at a bar and this girl's like, wife and a couple other couples. This girl really wanted to be with the women, like in the thing, and then she's like, and so the girl's like, is this girl a prostitute? And these girls are fucking prostitute. I'm like, that's right, you a fucking hooker, what?
Yeah.
She'll tell you because there's a price probably,
Yes, exactly.
So, but then they're like, oh, this is a girl undercover. I'm like, well, you guys have nothing to offer. You're like, what are you undercover? Like, they're not going to try to undercover you and convince you to get a prostitute. Like, what is the trick here?
Salesman.
Yeah. So like the girl, but then she's like, I really like you girls. I don't like the men. I'm from Saudi Arabia, so she didn't like men, but she loved the women.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fucking shit. Let's see what happens. So.
Was she hot?
She's cute, I think. I can't remember the distance, but I'm pretty sure, decent. I'm thinking of. I think she's, girls liked her.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Yeah, but then eventually, I don't know if this is proper storytelling, but in the back in the room, there's a bunch of us all hanging out. Things kind of getting a little
heated,
starting to get a little fringy, And then she says, "Okay," the girl says, "Okay, just make sure you guys take care of me. Nobody rape me." And then it was like a needle.
Yeah.
Oh, we're like, okay, get this girl's shoes.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what just happened,
Yeah,
but no, the party's over. Party's over.
That's what she told you her objective.
Yeah, whatever was going on. So like,
she told you what the fuck is gonna
here's
happen.
Here's your shoes.
Yeah,
party's
real,
over.
dude.
Party's over. We don't know what's happening here.
For real, damn.
Yeah.
That must have been.
Yeah.
Right when you heard that, you're like, wait, are we all on the same page? Get this bitch out of here.
It was like everybody like looked at each other like, what?
yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And then fucking that was that. Fucking. Yeah, no. They have a Caesar reward card. You get this Caesar reward card, man. It tracks you if you gamble and your rooms. It gives you free rooms during a week. Man, go up there. I saw Rogan and Chappelle, and then
how was that?
That was great. Darnell Rollins opened up. Speaking of things you can't say, dude, for like literally for 2 minutes, he dropped the F word and not the F word. Talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what
you and you. Like it was like, damn, like man, I don't even understand the point of the joke.
Exactly.
But,
you're like. He's saying it, so it must be funny, and everybody else is laughing. You're like, okay.
Yeah. So, and then, Rogan, he was good, but he used the R word and said retard.
Yeah.
It's funny because like he was telling jokes and using it, and the girls over here, it's an arena. Like, dude, it was fucking tickets were $600 a piece. So, dude, they were out. So it's Rollins, Tom Segura, Rogan, and Chappelle. All 4 of them in one shot. That's a good show. But it's an arena and it's sold out. Yeah. So Rogan down there, way down there, says something, and this girl way the fuck up here is all, fuck you. He can't hear you. Yeah, he doesn't even give a fuck.
You paid $600 to just sit there.
He won already.
Yeah, exactly.
He won already. So it was good. The show was good. I didn't tell you. So I totally forgot about this. The wife surprised me. Like, so we were prior to that, we were there, and we were at Vegas probably 3 weeks prior to that. I'm like, Rogan's here in 3. Fuck, we should have came this week instead of. Oh fuck, man, that's okay. Man, win some, we lose some. I'll see him around. And then like my wife found out right then. She looks it up, buys the tickets, and then she's fucking. So we're lucky. We're up there. We're excited. It's just me and her. We get on the elevator. We got our drinks we made in our room. Her sister texts her, says, "Your dog just died."
Oh.
And in my mind, I'm like, "Bitch, shut up."
Yeah, don't say anything.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah,
wait.
it wasn't like her superpower.
Yeah, oh my god.
You know, it wasn't fucking her spirit animal. You know, she's gonna make it. You know, so that was as we were in the elevator heading to the taxi to go. Her party was pretty much over. This is a dog she's had since she was like 17 years old.
She's not having fun tonight.
No, game over. So
that's
like,
all she's thinking about.
So then I'm trying to have best times I can, you know. And she's not even there half the show. I'm by myself, you know, because she's talking to her sister. Yeah, and then I don't think I've ever said this. My kids don't know this, and most people don't. I don't think my kids even pay attention anymore. So, but the dog drowned in the pool. It was an old dog.
Oh, no.
I think it committed suicide because it was so old, bro. And anyway, the pool was. It was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But then so their sister was kind of upset. But then she tells my wife. So then she finds out that it happened that way. The party's over.
Yeah,
right?
no, for real.
Fucking parties.
Let's go swimming.
No coming back.
No, sorry.
Haven't used a pool since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, the kids have because we don't tell them. You know, there's no need to let them know.
Oh my
You know
god!
what I mean?
So they're getting haunted.
So they've been using it forever, but they don't know. But the wife don't use the pool no more.
Oh my god!
You know, I think she used it a couple times. We forgot about it. You know.
Yeah, why, Mom, Dad? Why do I hear barking when I'm
Yeah, every time.
water?
So I thought it'd be funny if I got like a MP3,
Oh,
put it in the
that is
bag, put it in the
fucking-
bottom. I'm here biking in the pool. Not that
That
funny, I
is
guess.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
That
funny.
is
Not
fucking
funny, but
hilarious.
yes.
Yeah, no, that's some Halloween shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, he wants to hop in the pool real quick.
Yeah, but I think the dog said it was literally like its time is done, and it
Yeah.
was lived past, and it knew where everything was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this dog was trying.
Trying to use
It,
expiration date was
it
up.
jumped in the pool.
Damn.
In my mind.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just like it was sitting there just looking at itself in the water, just being like, "You got it.
Yeah.
You got it."
And unfortunately, like we probably maybe if we were there, maybe we would have heard. I have other dogs. Heard the other dog barking. You know, like, hey, go somebody's dog.
Right.
Maybe not.
What if the
You
other
know?
dog was the
The
other
dog said, "Fuck it," you know.
Yeah.
Puts his paw down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in charge now, bitch.
Charge that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm the alpha. I'm the alpha.
I see you've been eating soft food. Right on. Yeah, there's 2 cans left. Is mine, bitch. Yeah, no. So,
Yeah, dude.
so that I totally forgot. So that you want to hear a funny Vegas story? That was that. You know.
Yeah, that's.
Another thing is like when I was in Vegas, dude, lots of people fucking dead.
Really.
Dude, it was hot, you know,
Yeah.
but still, like, I've seen at least 8 people dead. Coroner people come over, people just laying there dead. Cops about to come over because people are dead, you know,
Just dead from just being.
old, dead, or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Some people do go there to die.
Yeah.
That's true. Fuck.
Like one time that I was walking into, also maybe this might be fentanyl and shit like that, but I was walking in a place and the guy's all, party favors. I'm like, shit, what party favors you got? He's all, I got cocaine, but if I can come back in like 20 minutes. I can have ecstasy. Like, well, I guess you could have whatever you want to call you give me in his bag, I guess,
Yeah.
you know, but I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm not buying nothing from you, motherfucker. I'm out
Fucking
here.
serious.
I just want to know what you had. But
Yeah.
like, you're in Vegas and you have cocaine
Yeah.
and somehow you have to go advertise and try to sell that? I don't think
Yeah.
you probably don't have cocaine then.
Real,
Because the
honestly.
people who have cocaine, there's people begging for it at their house. You know what I mean?
The heart of Vegas is a huge coke rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it is literally filled by that.
Yeah, you might find a bag of cocaine,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
but like,
Outside.
there's no chance this guy's fucking sell
So
cocaine.
you never buy you never buy stuff from people in Vegas like that.
Nah, I'd
no,
be
me neither.
too fucking scared. And then, like I said, even like weed, you go to cookies, you can buy at the
Yes.
store, like legit,
For real.
right? And so
That's what I'm saying.
you think things aren't there's just too many. So like even like today, bro, like carts. Weed. I saw people they sell like a pre-rolled. Be like, this is a cookies pre-rolled. No, it ain't, bitch.
Nah,
You know,
you got angel dust.
how did you get that shit? How did you get? Okay, so you're trying to say that a cartridge is $75 or $60 in the store. Somehow you got the same shit for 10.
Yeah.
Like between point A and point, like where did the markup
That's
go
maple
to?
syrup in there.
Yeah, it's hot dog water. You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it ain't shit. You know.
Yeah, honestly.
So like, I don't trust nobody. I'm all cynical about anything. Hence why you see
Once
what
I
I saw.
cross that border into Vegas, I am a different person.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
it's
like,
hog wild. Bring your
yeah,
own.
Real, honestly, hog wild, man. Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
It's fun.
Yeah, I went to Vegas once, and I went to Old Fulton.
Oh yeah.
That place was fun,
Dude.
I got some guy who was like, "Hey, I'm selling weed. I'm just going to this. I'm selling weed over this corner over here."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, for sure." And it was off of Fulton Street.
Yeah, come behind this
Yeah.
building, bro.
It was almost exactly like that. Almost exactly like that. So, like, me and my twin brother were like, yeah, for sure, because we were, like, we couldn't have, like, weed over there. Yeah, we came from California and shit.
Plus, back then it was legal.
Yeah. You know, it was before it was legal.
No, so it was illegal.
Yeah, exactly.
Super illegal.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, come over here. We'll sell you some guys. We'll sell you guys some weed and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, for sure. So I'm like, we're walking down, and like we were with our parents, and our parents are drinking.
Yeah, they have to pay for it, obviously.
No. That was good. My mom gave me $100. She won at the casino.
Hell yeah.
She's like, here, go get whatever the fuck you want. And so I'm walking, and we're walking to go get it, and this old man and like out of a fucking movie. I'm not even joking. A guy with like a fucking top hat and a trench coat, like an actual movie. We didn't see his face, but he's like, you guys shouldn't go down there tonight. That's not you guys' destiny. That is his exact words. Do not go down there. That is not your guys' destiny.
Fuck yeah.
And me and my twin brother looked at each other. We're like, if we need another signal like that, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't go down.
Yeah,
and so, yeah, we walked fucking back.
Fuck, that guy's make-believe. He popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, real. He's a fucking imagination.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, that's some weird shit. That was a weird
There probably wasn't a person, you fucking twin brother fucking powers. You guys probably imagine this shit. You guys fucking...
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It was one of the craziest experiences I've ever had.
Fuck.
Like, I don't know. Like, that was one of those things, like, if I were to... Somebody asked me if you were to go back to the past and relive something... I would go down that street.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens.
Why not, dude?
Yeah.
Why not?
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
Let's see where we can
I get
be at.
weed or I get something else.
Yeah. One time I went with my dad. I won tickets somewhere. I took my dad down to Vegas.
One ticket, you lucky bitch.
Well, it was actually what happened was I remember now. The ex-wife signed up to one of those like it was like a outdoor fucking convention. You sign up, you can get a free balloons at your wedding or something like that. You sign up, you don't win shit.
Yeah, so
really,
it's like an estate sale type thing.
Yeah,
whatever,
well, no, like the Fresno Fair, they have like an outdoor venue.
Yes,
they have all these fucking booths and like, hey, sign up to this, or we'll sponsor your wedding with these fucking balloons. And really, what it is everybody's gonna go sign up for a timeshare program. So we got ringed in this place. We go in. It's like, hey, show up here. We're supposed to get free trips to Vegas. I'm like, bitch, this ain't no free fucking trip. So we go in, and sure enough, first when you get in, there's like this big old model of a resort. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's going on in here, bitch. So we go inside. I tell her, you tell them we ain't got no money. You know what I mean? Let's just end it right now. Just give us the free shit. Let's get out of here.
We're not rich.
Yeah. So we go in, and they're fucking, I was like, oh, we're not interested.
Yeah.
And they fucking go through the whole steps, and then finally, I told them, it was like, well, cost this much money, and we just got to, check your credit, blah, blah. I'm like, we just bought a brand new car. We just bought a brand new Expedition.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then the lady goes, what? I said, we just bought a brand new Expedition. We're not buying anything else right now. We bought it literally like 30 days ago. The lady gets up and goes fucking, did you know that because you're supposed to check the credit first. And like, they didn't fucking, you know they bought a credit. They come back, they said, okay, here's your thing. And right that moment, they pushed us forward.
Fuck yeah.
And then pushed us out. But then at that time, the ex-wife was pregnant. So she didn't want to go to Vegas. So I'm like, I'll take my dad.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I won a free trip, by being, annoyed from this fucking, So
you guys got a free trip?
So, got a free trip. Okay. And then like, it was like, but it was like, drive to Phoenix and then drive to here, or for $40 extra you get a straight flight. Okay, $40 extra. You get there, they're like, hey, for $40 extra we'll upgrade your room to a premier room. Sweet. So it's like $80. Now I'm, Yeah. So I take my dad and then we go to Coyote Ugly, right? And that's the bar for all the chicks dance and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad goes in and he's like, oh my
Wow,
God, like
son.
there's all these girls and stuff, and they're on the bar, and it's like it is rowdy, right?
It's one of those things he's never seen, or what?
Not that close.
Oh, wow.
And plus, like he's old and has been in a strip club probably forever, and we're in Fresno, and he's probably never been, So she was, these girls were young too, and they were pretty halfway naked. It's Vegas.
Yeah, you're like they're kind of hot too.
So then the girl got, who wants a drink? My dad's like, I do, and they grab my dad's head and fucking pour the drink down. Like, woo! He's all fucking excited, like he's all pumped. He's married the same woman his whole fucking life, And then someone says, it's so-and-so's birthday. We're going to give him spankings. Who has a belt? Fucking before the T comes out, my dad goes, then the belt's out. It's like, oh, fuck, you got a belt. And my dad's all excited and spanking him. And
fuck yeah, you get a little boner finally.
He's all excited. So I take him home, and then I go back out by myself. He's, young, and he's older, so he goes to bed early. And then,
wait, so how old are you at the time?
At the time, I had,
like in your 20s?
I was taking my third kid.
Oh,
so yeah, I'm like 34.
Fuck.
Still, it wasn't all gray yet. But my dad, he was, my dad's like 28 years older than I am. Anyways, so I got to casino, and I'm a people watcher.
Oh, I love that.
And I don't like to be patronized though. Like I don't go to strip clubs. Like I bet you don't like me, and like I ain't giving you money for this is stupid. This is dumb. You know what I mean?
This is one of the worst interactions.
Yeah, what are we doing? You're like, who are we faking? You're like,
I'm not giving you money.
Yeah, is it a game of me not trying to get a boner? You know, like I'm at it right now because I'm pissed. You know what I mean? So like, anyway, so I'm out there and I see this girl earlier. She's with an older guy. She's fixed up, young looking chick. I'm like, okay, look how weird couple. And then I see her as I walk down the first time. She's sitting next to someone else. Okay, and then I go to the bar and there's an all Asian cover band. From an Asian place, right? Yeah. So, dude, it was as good as you would think it would be, right? Yeah. They're fucking perfect, everything perfect.
Yeah, they're just rehearsing all the time.
And then all the accents are there. So they're singing Prince, they're singing all this stuff. Dude, it was amazing.
That's awesome.
I wasn't leaving. Right?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't leave that show.
I'm locked in. So
that's
I'm watching,
better than the originals.
Fuck, it was best. Yeah. Right? Fucking,
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Rhyme after rhyme. When I see you, it was fucking great.
Rhyme.
Yeah, so, didn't do so. Anyways, so these two girls sit next to me, and they're 10s to the top and bottom.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
dude.
fuck.
It's hard to keep your eye on the show. And
Well,
you have one eye like this.
These two girls next to me, obviously they're fucking prostitutes.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're too good.
Yeah.
And they're here. So I ask them, this is a question, right? Because you're not, so this is what you do. You say, are you from here? They say, yeah. I'm like, I thought so. I thought you were from here. Because if you're from here, you're not going to a casino. That's not the place you go hang out. You go to other places. Unless you're a prostitute, you're trying to pick up dudes, right?
Oh, so that's the, like a code?
That's what I figure, right? Because, if you're fucking super hot and you're hanging out on this fucking, why would you hang out here? This is where all the tourists hang out, right? And these are all fucking people are coming and going. No one's here consistently, so there's no good money for you. Like, what are you chasing?
Yeah, you're chasing fucking.
Yeah.
Chasing
So
dough.
They leave, I'm fucking watching my shit, and then I see that girl again. The first girl who'd been with a couple guys. I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna see this bitch next to me. Right? So I sit down, slide. She was sitting next to me, and she says, "How you doing?" I said, "Oh, pretty good." I said, "I'm not the one, but do you mind if I ask you some questions?" So what? Yeah. I said, "Look, I'm not the one. I'm not interested in what you're selling, but I kind of seen you around. I do have some questions. Can I ask you a question? I'm some guy.
Yeah, you're just curious.
I'm just curious." And she's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah. So I'm like, where are you from? And she's like, well, from, another place. Because, not every girl, she was not a hot prostitute. She was missing a tooth. Yeah. She was kind of cute, but.
So people you can get insight
something,
from.
Yeah. So the other bitch is like, I'm rich, bitch. I ain't talking to you. Like, I'm about to go make $1,000. She's like, this girl got turned down. She's got nothing else to do. She has to go back to her fucking shopping cart. So she's gonna make conversation with me.
Shit. Yeah, dude.
So like, well, how did you get here? Did you follow a guy? Like situation, I followed a guy, and then started hooked on drugs, and then he cheated on me, and then that's how I got into this. And it's like, oh man, this is fucking interesting.
Honestly,
this is better than a blowjob.
Exactly.
Because I feel guilty afterwards. And I couldn't even tell that story. I could tell this story completely.
Yeah,
until the part where she gave me a blowjob, but not get a blowjob. But that's me when I go there. I'm a people watcher. Oh, dude, I love getting in a cab with people, especially if they have an accent. Where are you from? A guy was from Iraq. I'm like, oh, dude, well, tell me. He's like, and they all say this, bro. If you meet anybody from the Middle East, tell me about Middle East. They say, oh, it was so much better when Saddam Hussein was in power. What? He said he was a dictator, but there was control. There was rules. We had, just like China or other places. People do like China. People do like living there.
Exactly.
He's all, we had rules, but after America came in and took them apart, our buildings got ripped down. Women used to wear skirts. Women, show their face and stuff. It was not strictly a hardcore Muslim. But then we came in and destroyed it. And said after that, our whole country fell apart.
Yeah. Whole country fell fucking apart.
This other guy, he was from.
That's crazy though, honestly.
He was trying to sell me some shit. I'm like, hey, it was in a kiosk. I'm like, where are you from? He's all, Belarus. We got our freedom in 1982. Ooh. I'm all, whoa.
Like another one.
Well, yeah, but also he made a statement telling me when his country got his freedom. Like, I would never be like, I'm from America and we got our freedom 17, like, what the?
You're like, oh,
okay, that's weird. Weird as shit, bro. But the guy, when he said that, I'm like, I was like, dude, that's fucking powerful shit you just told me. That you stated where you're from and your independence was so important to you.
Seriously.
It comes in your statement.
I fuck with that, honestly. I wish I was that patriotic sometimes.
Well, if you had something to really believe in, it's really hard.
Real.
It's really hard, especially the diversity of our cultures and beliefs and everything is so perspective wise is so different. It's hard
It's
to.
true. Well, yeah, like I said, my grandpa's from Germany, so when he came here, he didn't speak any English. He had to teach himself, and he didn't have any of his parents and stuff like that. So he told me he came in here. He said that he had the most American pride out of most Americans because he is like, I love America. America does this for me. He's like, and I still have my German stuff, but I don't love Germany as much as I do as America. You know, he's like, America's awesome. I learned English is so easy.
Yes.
And he's fucking it up all the time. Yeah, it's awesome. I love. Yeah, that guy's fucking hilarious sometimes.
Well, I'm a union electrician, and in the Bay Area I live, our work. I mean, I meet a lot of people from out of the country who came here and became electricians. You know, and typically those people are the most American, dude. They'll wear an American flag every fucking day. They'll wear. You can swear everybody's from Texas. They'll wear a fucking American belt buckle. Dude, they love America.
That's true. They really do.
You know, because to them, it is a belief. The whole thing is better than what they've ever
religion.
had. Yeah, the whole thing is great to them. It's something to believe in. Because they came from terribleness.
Yeah.
So the fact that there is terribleness in her is not a shock to them. And here in America, like, it was almost like we're always trying to eventually but we're trying to also, like, find, like, peel back. Like, we kind of know there was some bad shit, but we're not admitting there's some bad shit, or like we're not really gonna fix anything. And you know, even like cops are great. There's great cops, but there's bad cops. When they are bad cops, people have a hard time saying that person was bad. You know, so like here in America, even though there's almost like a lack of accountability to the negativeness, and they'll always say, like, just move forward. Like, well, we need to recognize.
Yeah,
and we need to. And then other countries already recognize it, and they recognize it so much that they're leaving. Right. So here we can recognize it and move forward and fix it.
Smart.
You know?
Yeah, it's a smart way to do it.
Yeah. So here they're coming here like, fuck, we already got away from that part, and you guys are away from that part. So we don't care about your fucking opinions right now.
Yeah,
you know?
we care about our own shit,
I got like 10 years to live. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like I'm working in the fucking mines over there. My fucking lungs are all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I feel that.
Yeah. I'll make electricity from the bicycle. You know.
Yes.
I'm an electrician. Not now.
You hear about like that like Chernobyl? Like, you hear about, like, the people who are still living from Chernobyl?
Oh, no, they're all messed up?
No, they're not. They're not. They have to, they actually have to live in, like, this certain town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's accustomed to, like, this automatic, like, radiation. So it's at this constant radiation.
Yeah.
And so, like, they're just chilling there. And they're just living, they're eating this radiated food. And they're just radiated fucking people. Yeah. Just fucking from Chernobyl. And they're old as fuck, and they live, like, there's one that's, like, I'm paraphrasing. I'm pretty sure there's one like that's 110. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. But I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere on a documentary. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I like seeing the town of Chernobyl there. What it looks like everything's gone. Yeah, and they go through it, and almost like, you know,
you literally can't.
When can we move back in?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, we're on the outside. So like, the Chernobyl where it actually happened, it's so radiated still that we can't even touch it. We're still on the outside of it. Yeah. Yeah, so like they're just almost, I think recently they just got done with tearing out some major that fucking word.
Yeah, not good enunciation.
Word, yeah. That R word, that other R word. Yeah, the other R word.
We'll put a fucking subtitle on it later.
Yeah, no, for real, honestly. But that rate, I'm not even gonna fucking try it.
Don't even go for it. Yeah. You get it.
Yeah, but they just took out a big old chunk of that, and so like now we're being able to fucking go back in there. Yeah. So they're gonna try to
shoot that shit into space.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot that shit into space, dude.
Fucking Superman comes back.
yeah.
Trying to fuck all the boys.
Yeah,
you know?
The new new Superman thing. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, first of all,
that's crazy.
I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And then like someone else said, like how you know that Superman's even fucking human? Maybe he's fucking some kind of alien creature. Like,
shout out Isaiah Washington.
You know, that's what he said.
Shout out Isaiah Washington.
Yeah, fucking might even be the fucking same thing. Then also I think about like a lot of people who into video comic books get offended. Ready? Are nerds at home not getting laid. Yeah. So they're like, no, and the reason I'm not getting laid is because I'm making a choice. And it's not because not because I'm gay. You know.
So, yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. I like comic books sometimes. I'm not that into it anymore. So I got these when I was 18. So I was like, moldable.
Yeah.
Multiple.
There's perspective of everybody. You know?
I got these. Actually, the fun fact: these are done by a guy on meth.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Well,
In
how many
Tower
tattoos
District.
aren't? That's a better
Yeah. Do you know what?
ratio right there.
Point.
Yeah.
Great point. Great show.
Yeah.
Damn.
Six degrees of separation from meth and tattoos, right?
Yes.
I got this tattoos. Yeah. This guy was dating a girl who was clean, but her ex-boyfriend who came over the week before was on meth. 3 people.
Call it Ink and Rocks.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be
there you
fucking great. 6 degrees of ink and rock.
Yeah. Hey, call me for the show. Call me for the show. I'll take fucking royalties.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Do it on everybody. Start with your tattoo. How far can you get to a meth rock?
Exactly.
That fucking on the road.
Okay, hold on. Speaking of going back to Star Wars, have you seen the new Star Wars movies?
I think most of them.
I haven't seen any of them.
Some of them are okay. They're good for what they are. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to say, like, compare one thing to another, it's never going to work out. You know what I mean?
Right, yes,
and if we're trying to say even, like, a continuation, like, it's almost impossible.
Do you hear about that? Did you like Obi-Wan whenever you watched him on like Star Wars? Did you like Obi-Wan?
He's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you know they're making a show about him?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so they're gonna. It's like the Mandalorian if you watch.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that Mandalorian.
There's so many options.
Dude, so many options.
How about just Jabba the Hutt?
Honestly,
Bro,
yeah.
you can get Jabba the Hutt. It could be a cartoon comedy.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly.
Get really dirty with that
Cartoon
shit. Dude, there's
comedy,
so
fuck
much
yeah,
stuff you can get into.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how. Do you know John Favreau, the director for he's like the director for all these fucking huge movies coming out and stuff like that. Yeah, he did the Mandalorian shit like that, and so he's the one directing this Obi-Wan movie, all these like Star Wars stuff. He's a huge Star Wars fan, and I didn't know, being young, I didn't know that he did movies before.
Yeah, what other movies do?
So do you know that there's one that he does where he's like. He's a comedian that's like hosting like open mics and stuff like that, and then he gets like his heart broken by some girl, and like he's just like walking around town. He's all sad and he stays in an apartment for fucking weeks just drinking orange juice. I forgot what fucking movie it was called.
Let's see here. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, dude, that fucking movie's so good. I remember Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah, this is so he's he's an actor and a director.
Yeah.
He was on what's that one I just saw? Singles. No, Couples Retreat.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my god, that's the one with Vince Vaughn too, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a while, and I
Actor
love that
director.
Yeah.
See here, Dinner for Five, Maid.
Fuck, what was that? Now I'm gonna get
Undeclared. Elf. He's a director of Elf.
Yeah, that's the first movie he directed. Here, I'm gonna look that shit up too.
Wild West. My Name is Earl. No, he appeared.
I love.
I love. I made my kids watch that.
Yeah, I have not looked at karma the same. I literally do everything in like a karma aspect now.
Yeah, my whole life, like that's I believe in everything. It's karma. Like even like I would say this, I'm driving down the street and I'll see some person and I'm just gonna make a crude statement first, like a piece of crap person. Okay, and I'll drive. I'm like, oh, look at that fuck. And so that before I even finish my sentence, I'm like, dude, who am I to fucking say anything about that person? And I could be that person. You know what I mean? A person could be better than me. I don't fucking know.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You say it's one of his movies?
Yeah, I tried to look it up right now, but I forgot I had
Maid,
I had
Elf,
porn on my
Zasura,
phone, so-
Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Cowboys and Aliens,
It was like when he was young as fuck.
Chef,
That's a good.
Jungle Book, Lion King. Nuh-uh.
Hey, that's one you should watch tonight. Chef is fucking so good. That is like, do you like food?
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I have an addiction to it. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do, too. I haven't stopped eating it yet since I've been born.
That's a good joke. Oh, man. How the fuck do you even... I have dyslexia like a motherfucker. Favreau.
Yeah, no, it's not what you think. And although what's his film?
Yeah. Dude, I'm not surprised I was bullied by a whole bunch of retarded kids when I was a kid.
Couple Tree, Rudy. Oh, yeah, he was in Rudy, huh?
Yeah, oh, yeah, he was. Yeah.
He's a little bitch in that, too, huh?
He's a little bitch.
Green Streets. Oh, he was on Entourage. The Big Empty?
The Big Empty,
No, you said it's the one about comics, right?
Yeah, it's about comics and shit.
People keep telling me about these movies about comics. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to watch that, and I never do.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel that. It's like trying to be personal, but like, I'm not personal with that shit. Oh, man. The
Swingers?
Replacements. That was a good
No, he was in
movie.
Swingers. Did he write Swingers? Doubt it.
Oh, yeah, it was Swingers. It was Swingers. Yeah. Yeah.
Your money, baby. You're so money, you don't even know your money.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, my bad. Yeah, Swingers was good, dude. I just watched that one recently too. That one was so good.
Yeah, it's classic for its time.
Yeah, I relate to that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people relate to that right now too.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that you from the past when they bring them up. I think almost like I was talking about how the parents create your outlook on relationships. I think a lot of TV shows create almost like a persona or characterization of yourself subconsciously. You know, like when I grew up. I always said the same thing. I always wanted to be, I couldn't decide kid or play. If I wanted to be Fonzie or Potsy, I watched Happy Days. Fonzie was getting the chicks. I want all the chicks.
Yeah.
Potsy got no chicks.
But
You know what I mean?
yeah.
He was funny. No one, don't be funny. He'd like, hey, so like trying to decide who I wanted to be. But like those things really created me. And then also Judge Wapner, People's Court.
People's Court, yeah.
Yeah, so I say, okay, there's analytical.
Fuck.
Oh, there's some bullshit drama. Oh,
Shit,
I don't
my
want to get
grandma
people.
watched right there.
Yeah,
I love that. Whenever I went over there, dude,
don't
that
loan
was the
people
best.
money. Oh, why you let me use your credit card? Oh, don't let me use your car. Like all these things before I'm like 12. I'm like, hey, dude, there's all these rules you don't do. And then after that,
Street Smart before 12.
yeah, by fucking Judge Wapner. And then it was Love Connection. Love Connection was a dating show where they go on a date with people and then they pick it out. So I learned about dating and they always describe their date, how they would go on a date, and then the girl would make a reaction to the date, right? She'd be like, yeah, I can't believe we went to there. I thought it was a good date. Like girls don't like that. So I learned about things like that, how to date, and then the girl would pick the guy she liked.
Yeah.
And then if it was like the guy was like all macho, I'm like, oh, that guy didn't get laid. Unless he was super hot. And then like, okay, you see why.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
there was like a middle of the road. She went with a guy who had, took her to a comedy club, took her for a walk, had a good laugh, hung out. Had fun.
For real.
So when I used to go on dates, I used to have a big old monster truck, like a F-350.
Yeah.
It was as douchebag as possible.
go.
It wasn't my choice. I wanted a diesel truck, right? And my buddy, he was a used car salesman, and he would go buy cars through auction.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, so I said, hey, man, I want a diesel truck Ford this year, around this year. Yeah. So he sent me a picture of one basic. It was longer than I wanted. It was
$12.
It was extended cab. It was like $9,000. So
What?
And I think it was like $14,000 at the time.
Jeez,
it was used.
That's cool though. Honestly.
Yeah, so it was an awesome deal. But it was a regular truck and it had an extended cab. I'm like, I didn't want an extended cab or extended bed. So I didn't want an extended bed. I wanted a short bed. But hey,
beggars can't be choosers.
yeah, I'm happy. Thank you. I appreciate it. So then he calls me up. He said, hey, Reuben, I have a truck over here. Someone turned in with rims and tires. I'm going to put them on your truck. Is that cool?
Oh.
Cool. Okay. That's cool. I'm like, I don't know. Like
He called you for
called
that?
me.
Yeah.
He's my friend's super awesome. Steve Clark, awesome. Steve Clark, awesome. He owns City Lights. Great guy. I love the guy. So then he calls. I'm thinking, what kind of rims and tires are going to put on the car? It's like a regular car. Yeah, so he calls me back. He says, hey, Reuben, those rims and tires don't fit in your car. No big deal. He said, so I put it on lift on it. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, like, well, okay, cool, like, awesome,
sure.
like, what the fuck now? Like, what's showing up? So then I go there. It's an F-350, and it's literally like,
you have to look up at it.
bro, like, this is the douchebaggiest truck I've ever seen, and like the narcissistic arrogantness of me. People are like, yeah, that's the truck you should have, right?
Yeah,
and really like. No, the truck chose me. I didn't choose the truck, like
that's good.
It was a total accident, you know?
Yeah, man.
So, but then if I went on a date with a girl, I didn't want to go on a date with a girl and be like, oh, he's got a truck. Yeah. So I'd leave that at home and I'd go borrow my dad's basic F-150.
Smart.
And I go on a date.
Good play.
Because you're going to like this.
Yeah.
I already got.
I don't have to go like this to lift you
You're
up
already
in there.
dating me. Yeah, that was another thing, too. I remember one time I took this girl on a date and we're leaving the truck and she's a little potly, little short, little chubby girl, And I remember when she get out of the car and she couldn't touch the ground. I just remember her legs going like this, go like little pig legs, like trying to get on something big. And as soon as I saw the legs do the, I was like, oh, we're breaking up.
Yeah.
There's not a date too.
She's like, fuck, I don't like this.
Yeah. So you have to pick them up all the time to get them in. But yeah. So and also, like I said,
sometimes it's good for you.
I want to, but I'm already on a date with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I'm already on the date.
Yeah.
So we're already in the realm of So I know. So if you don't like me, what's the truck going to be like? And also, if you're the kind of person who likes me for the truck, this ain't going to work out because the conversation is going to be such bullshit.
True,
I'm not going to enjoy talking to you.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Isn't it crazy how you have a great conversation with a girl and then out of nowhere you like your truck? Like that's the thing that sets it off,
Yeah.
Like, okay, this reminded me, like, my mom and my stepdad were having an argument when, like, I was taking a shower. And my shower doesn't look great. Like, and my mom had 4 boys all to herself for like 5 years. And so that shower looked gross.
Yes.
Yeah, and it would look gross.
Yes.
And so my mom went over to his house one time hoping the shower would be nice. Nah. Yeah, no. She goes over there and it looked like shit. And so I'm taking a shower and I'm like, I'm looking at my shower and now it doesn't look great. And I just broke up with my girlfriend. And like, I didn't know why I broke up with my girlfriend.
You're starting fresh and everything, aren't you?
Yeah, no, for real. And and so like I'm sitting there taking a shower and I hear my mom talking like to my dad, my stepdad, and she's like, "Yeah, I can't believe like I did this and this with you. I can't believe when I went in that shower, I took a shower in there, I stayed with you." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "My ex-girlfriend took a shower in the shower before I broke up with her."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Is that why she broke up with me?" I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and then she stole 4 of my favorite shirts and $200 from me.
Oh, man.
It was one of those petty things where, like, she went into my drawer and moved my shirts out of the way to get to the shirts I liked.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, it
She
was
knew.
one of those. Yeah, she knew. She fucked me up with, like, relationships for a minute, honestly.
Yeah, it sucks. I always try not to get in those.
Yeah,
You never know. You never know how it's going to turn out at the end.
It's true. Well, it also was, it's like one of those newer generation things where it was, like, the Tinder thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it was like we had a relationship for, like, 6 months, and then out of nowhere she, like, flipped, and then, like, I never saw her again.
Oh, the real personality came out.
Yeah, the real personality came out for
Yeah.
real. Like she was doing like therapy and shit like that, and so like I should have saw it coming.
Oh, yeah. The therapy is always a good sign.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, not good with red flags over here.
Yeah, they talk about like people always say therapy's helping. Therapy may be great for some people, you know. And for me, I'm very self-reflective, so I'll do something every night. Almost every night, I'll be like, okay, how did that interaction person with that go? Did I say that? No matter what.
So I do that too. Okay.
Yeah, because I might fuck things up. I have imposter syndrome. You know what I mean? Like, so like, even though like I said, I've been an electrician for 30 years, like on a job site, and I'm like, oh fuck, they're going to figure out I don't know what I'm doing, you know? And then it takes like 2 hours. I'm like, everybody's an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
But like, I always think that, you know, but then I know
That's
I know
what that is.
imposter syndrome. But it's accountability too. And it's an ability for you to look inside yourself and not be so oblivious because hey, maybe I do suck.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe at least I'm looking into it and seeing if I do suck. I'm a self-reflective, and I go out there. Yeah, that didn't turn out again. And you know, if I just go out there, like, I won't use any comics names, but you know, you've been in a stand-up. Sometimes you're like, okay, I don't even know what you're doing in your life. You know what I mean? Like, what is your overall goal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just gonna say, I know who you're talking about.
yeah, I know. There's a handful of people. Like, I think I'm funny, and I've written a lot of funny things, and I can have a conversation with people, and I can make someone next to me laugh.
Yeah, that's the.
So I know that I'm quirky.
Yeah.
So then I think and I've been on stage enough times. I made enough people laugh. I'm like, okay, I can do this.
To where like if somebody tells you like you're like they're mad, you're like you're not fucking funny. You're like, bitch, that's just your opinion. Like,
No, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I can write jokes.
Exactly.
I can write new jokes, and I can find jokes, and I can write jokes that aren't good for me. And then also like I know people hate this. Like I heard this person go on stage and they said a joke. And I could probably say the joke. The person does not pay attention to me at all. But they came up and they made a joke about their name. And I said, oh, dude, that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
How about you keep making fun of your name and run with it? Here, throw this out there. It's your joke. You know what I mean? Here, I'll say it. I don't know if it would be bad or not.
Think it would?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Because
no.
she's used a joke. So, Addie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Oh yeah, the Addie. Yeah, I
So
know
she
exactly
goes up,
where
she
it goes.
says, you know, people make fun of me because Addie rhymes with fatty.
Yeah.
So they call me
that's
Fatty
smart.
Addie.
Go keep going with
So
it.
I'm like,
yeah.
no, dude, if I was you, I'm like, yeah, but also, know who else rhymes with Addie? Catty. And I'm catty as fuck. So once that girl called me fatty, from that point on to this day, I fucked that girl's boyfriend ever since. Every time she got a new boyfriend, I fucked that guy.
That's also one of the things.
It might be wrong, but I thought it was funny.
For real, no. Also,
Dude, run with it.
For real. Also, one of the things that new comedians really don't realize, doesn't have to be real.
Doesn't have to be real.
Doesn't have to be real.
That's
all
the best
time.
thing.
Yeah, is that you can stretch the truth. Like there could be truth in there. Like
Start with it.
Yeah, somebody called you Addie Fatty. There you go.
Perfect.
And then you fucking go boom.
Yeah.
I call Ratty or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. I don't know. You fucking go on your knees, blow bitches. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking, you can run with it, you know, like,
Yeah,
you know, keep up with it,
exactly.
you know. So I'll give people ideas and, like, you know, but I don't think a lot of comics aren't receptive. Like,
Well, yeah.
don't tell me how to play guitar.
It depends on like the person
Yeah,
you talk to.
yeah.
You know.
And I'm not saying, like, what you're doing is bad. I'm just always like, we're part of a community, hopefully.
I just would like to give you notes to help.
Help you out,
Yeah,
hopefully, because
exactly.
I always say your success is my success. So hopefully
For real. That's awesome.
you win.
Yeah.
Because there's no chance that if you are successful, somehow that's going to hurt me.
Yeah, no, for real. If you win, I'm gonna get less stuff. Like my
No.
house is gonna get taken
No,
away.
no.
For real.
You're going to
That's
get
what
more
I'm saying.
attention? Sweet. More attention here? Awesome.
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah. You know, that's funny. I just learned that too. I am in a real weird place in my life right now. 'Cause,
You're young.
Like, yeah, I'm sure, like, you know, like in your like 20s, your early 20s, like I'm starting to realize how big of a piece of shit I was as a kid. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm starting to realize like things are starting to sink in. Like if, like you said, if everybody else around you is succeeding, you're gonna succeed too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's because they're gonna be like, dog, you help me with this. Come on, let's go fucking get some drinks. And then I don't know, you're getting drinks, and then you got a fucking deal now.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, even like I say, even like music back in the day, I used to play music around town. If a band got signed here,
Yeah.
you think that they're like, okay, we found the one. We're
Yeah.
never coming back to Fresno
This,
again.
yeah, this is what we listen to. Yeah.
Yeah, no. When grunge started, everybody in Seattle got signed. You know what I mean? Because there's music, so you get attention in that shit. You know, so
honestly,
you know, like they would even say, like, you know, when there was a time when the white rappers came out, like, oh, white rappers are a thing. We're getting white rappers. You know,
That's still, yeah.
right now, female rappers. It's all about sex. Let's get you. You're hot and female. Let's get you out there. And they're trying to find those girls. You know, so
honestly.
like when there's trends, people are gonna fill them up, and it's not gonna take away from my success. You know, so hopefully everybody's successful. That's why I kind of do this. I invite everybody. You know, hopefully everybody's gonna be
Appreciate the
successful.
invite, by the way.
No
Shout out
problem.
to you.
Thanks for coming.
No, I
You know,
appreciate it.
but you know, so you know, hopefully everybody gets success.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm saying, man.
so like I said, I think that I'm funny, and I think I can help other people sometimes with
Yeah,
other
exactly.
ideas. You know,
Yeah.
but some people, I'm just like,
Why are you here?
what is your goal?
Exactly.
I just want to know what your goal is. Like, I don't know. And then besides just like your comic goal, and certain people, what is your life goal? What is your life goal? You know
like,
what I mean?
yeah. See, that's a weird thing. Is I don't know what I want to do for a job, but I do have a goal.
Yeah.
I do have many. I want to be as successful comedian as I've always known this since I was a kid. This is one of the things that made me realize I want to be a comedian. You know John Panette?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a time when I was riding to the coast with my dad, and I was like really attached to my mom, and we were just like talking to my dad again. And so I was like scared. I want to go back home. So we went all the way to the coast, and we had to go all the way back. And so during the ride back, my dad wasn't that happy, but he had satellite radio. And so he turned on satellite radio. John Panette came on. And we listened to this whole special from start to finish, and he was laughing like so hard. And I looked at my dad, and I was like, that's what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be as successful comedian as I possibly can. And like that water slide bit came on, you know that bit? Or he's like, he fucking falls down, like a whole bunch of people are coming walking by. He's like, don't go on the slide. It's just like, it's so good. I love John Panette. But I wanted, from that moment on, I wanted to sell out the Save Mart Center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see my name on that billboard.
Good goal.
Yeah, exactly. I want to have that right there. I want to have a whole bunch of college kids come to my show and be like, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my top goals right there.
When I said, I always say the difference between like people who are successful and unsuccessful. Talent's one of them.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
But you'd be amazed how many people have talent that aren't doing anything.
Yeah, that don't
You
have
know,
drive.
they're like in Fresno, I always say like, people are like, oh, dude, you see so and so play guitar? Because I'm a guitar player, but I say I'm a songwriter.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
I get that, yeah.
dude, yeah, there's like a million people who can play guitar like better. Like you watch them and you'd be like, you're like the best guitar player I've ever seen, and then they go a block down like, oh, you're the best guitar player I've
Yeah,
seen.
no,
Like,
for
oh.
real, exactly.
But the difference between someone making it is people are doing it. You're young.
Yeah.
You're doing it, right? You're doing
Yeah.
comedy. If
That's
you keep
also-
doing
yeah.
it, you will be successful.
That's one of the things that I was told ever since I was a kid. I told my grandparents I wanted to do stand up. They didn't believe me with that shit. They were like, "Yeah, you can't make any fucking money
what
with
is
that shit." Yeah, what the fuck is that? But I told the one person that I told that was. It's funny that I'm actually thinking about this right now. It was one of my old teachers. Her name was Miss Gonzalez, and I told her I was like, "Yeah, I want to be a stand up comedian." She's like, "Well, if you put your mind to anything, you can do it." And I was like, "That's so much bullshit." Like I didn't say that, but I was like, "That's stupid." She's like, let me put it like this for you. Instead of saying you could put your mind to it, start out as young as possible. Because then, and like say, she gave me this example. If you're 20 and you do like stand up for 10 years, you'll be 30 and you'll have 10 years of experience under your belt when people start at 30.
Mhm.
And so I was like, dang, that's true. You know you're telling that to a kid, right? And she's like, yeah, but you'll understand when you're older. And I was thinking about that like a month ago. And I was like, I do remember that now, and that helped me so much. Yeah. Hey, shout out Miss Gonzalez.
yeah.
Fucking Kingsburg Elementary. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm a mansplainer. I'm a lecturer, and so I'm always and rather than talk to my kids, rather beat them because they'll remember the words eventually. The beatings just know that I fucking don't like my dad.
Yeah, you have to say the stuff while you're doing the beating. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hopefully they remember that. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with this intelligence stick. This one says, do your homework. Do your homework. Do your homework. I don't know why I sound like a Jewish man, but yeah,
Yeah, man.
talking in words, it really is effort, really effort and consistency. And just got to keep on doing it. Like, even when I said, I told you before about doing comedy, it's like, man, I'm doing comedy, but I'm not getting enough time to get on mic. So I started doing the podcast and just keep on doing it.
Smart.
And then I talk to comics come here. We're running bits and fucking shooting. I'm like, oh, that was funny.
And then, you write that down. You're like, boom, that's a fucking bit. Perfect. Yeah, like, I got some from here.
But you have to have goals, I have a goal besides,
what's that?
Every goal. And this is a comedy thing. So I'm getting down. I think I have about 25 minutes of these little segment things, to have it all. But opportunities to put it together hasn't been. I haven't had 25 minutes to get on stage.
Exactly.
Right? So it's hard to hear. But I want to get a group of people here that we have. Yeah. And hit the road. And hit the road hard.
I would love that. Honestly.
Hit like maybe not like we don't have to go for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah,
but
2 weeks.
The 2 weeks, or even say we're hitting every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday. We're gonna do that 3 weeks in a row, and we're gonna go to LA. We're gonna go to San Antonio, whatever it is. Fucking go get it and do it.
I'd like that. Honestly,
videotape it, right? Mm-hmm. Put it out there, like when you say like Mark Norman, Andrew Schultz. They got these one day because they are funny. They are telling jokes. Yeah. And my joke won't be funny exactly telling you. But if you saw it with the atmosphere and laugh, it'd be fucking because great. We're trying to get attention to you, people to go see you at a show. Netflix special might be a thing, but it's you want to get ticket sales.
Yeah, that's exactly all you want. Yeah, I just want to be stable, dog, and just do stand up. Not work 9 to 5s. Not having to work at a grocery store.
Go see the places you want to go see.
Fuck yeah,
that's
travel.
That's the thing too. Mm-hmm. I want to say I haven't got all around the travel, so I'll use the comedy to travel. And as we're traveling these places, put more video and stuff. And that's just my my stand up idea.
Yeah,
but
smart.
Keep on putting video into it. Keep on adding it. Create it like Andrew Schultz is doing it. When I first started doing this, Andrew Schultz really started taking off with this new studio.
Yeah.
And then he had his other guy has his W2F studio.
It's smart to do.
So I'm like, they're East Coast, we're West Coast. I'm doing it here. And then for your mom's house started there in LA.
Yeah.
But we're here in the Valley. So we have enough talent.
Now they're in Texas, baby.
Yeah, we have enough people here. Exactly. We have enough people here in the Valley to do something really big.
And I've been telling a whole bunch of people, like last night, I was hanging out with some of my friends. Like I was telling people, I can almost guarantee that some of the bigger comedians in 20 years, 15 years, most of them are going to be from Fresno.
There'll be some big ones, yeah.
There are going to be some big ones.
Yeah,
we already know. Shout out Isaiah Washington. Yeah, you're going to be there, dog. You're going to be there. Mike Wooten, I'm telling you, dog.
They got to keep on going out there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're going to be out there. They'll be out there.
You got to keep on doing it and be consistent. You got to get your stuff out there.
Consistency is key.
But you have to have a game plan. I mean, if you're just doing stand up to party or to have a friendship, or you're trying to have a place to hang out with, that is your goal.
Yeah. I got, when I was really young in stand-up, like my first year, literally my first year, I was at the Chico's. And do you know Marcus Parville?
I don't know.
He's a younger comedian. Like, he's like a year or two older than me. And we were talking at the bar one time, and I was like, yeah, I do stand-up as a hobby. And he stopped me. He's like, I can't take you seriously anymore. He's like, yeah, because nobody who does stand up as a hobby. You do stand up as a stand up. Yeah. You're a comedian. You're not somebody who's just coming out here and trying jokes. Whenever you go on that stage, you're a comedian now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you want to do stand up. That's one of those a hard lesson I learned right there.
You might not be full time.
Yeah, no, it might not be full time, but you will you're gonna be called a stand up.
Yeah, you have to back to what I was saying, being authentic.
Yes.
If you're going out there, you're like, hey, I heard someone say the other day, I'm not going to say this, but I have a joke that was like called a street joke that but it was worked into a different joke.
Yeah.
I've rearranged it now, but how many times I see people go up there and tell jokes straight from a book?
That's what I'm saying.
Straight from the book.
Oh yeah. Like
You know?
yeah, we had somebody come up like a couple weeks ago that was doing. Yeah, you know exactly.
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
I didn't want to say
the Rodney Dangerfield stuff, dude.
Yeah.
That pissed me the fuck off, dude.
But here's another thing too. Wouldn't it, I wonder this: would it be okay to see a cover night of cover comedians? So like you have like 3 comedians, and you cover them perfectly front to back. Obviously, you can't maybe do mannerisms. Maybe you can,
Yeah.
but there's cover bands. Could you do a
Yeah.
cover comic?
That's true.
I was just thinking about that forever because like certain
I
people
think-
like you love them.
Yeah.
You can't go see Rodney anymore.
Yeah,
You can't go see
exactly.
Sam Kinison anymore. You know, or you can't. I guess there's going to come up the Robin Williams movie, but you can't see
true,
Robin
yeah.
Williams anymore. You know what I mean? So if you want to
Robin
see,
Williams movie, fuck.
because he is a fucking deep
Who's gonna
story.
play that, Robin Williams?
Yeah, it's fucking, I guess was his kid or something, or
I could see that.
someone
I
they
could
had
see that.
they showed it. Look, they said that his tryout was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
can
know
fuck-
he
yeah,
he
I
killed
try.
himself with a belt, right? Hank drinking enough. I was
See,
tell a joke like it'd be cool if like all these people got jobs like at a home shopping network. You know, Bill Cosby, he can sell like vitamins. You know, everything has
Yeah,
melatonin in it.
exactly,
You know, it got sleep
exactly.
supplements. Also comes with this wristband. It tells you how long you're sleeping or if you might wake up. You know,
Dang,
and then Bill
yeah.
Cosby, O.J. Simpson. You know, he's arguing with the manager. Look, you let me sell the gloves, let me sell the knives. I know about knives.
Yeah.
I can cut things with a knife.
That's good.
The
right
gloves
there.
sold. Look, I know about knives, you know? And then fucking,
They're like, OJ, the gloves don't fit. He's like, that doesn't matter.
they're like,
That
look,
doesn't matter."
maybe after Robin Williams does his sales pitch about the belts, maybe we'll let you come in and do the,
I like that.
you know,
Yeah,
David
dude.
Carradine and fucking
Oh,
Robin
boy.
Williams, you know, both in here fucking. David Carradine's the,
We have Jerry Rice coming in soon.
what do you do?
Fucking hit the fuck out of his wife.
Jerry Rice?
Is
did?
it?
No, different.
It's another Rice.
Yeah,
right?
different Rice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not Jerry Rice.
Is it,
Not Jerry, it was,
Jerry-
go.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah,
different Rice.
Yeah, it's some fucking
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, yeah.
Yeah.
Relationship problems.
Dude, wouldn't it be great if Ray Romano hit his wife?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
He had plenty of opportunities.
He did, honestly.
Raymond, you shouldn't do that.
I don't know. I don't even know how he does it.
Brad Garrett. You know Brad Garrett in Vegas.
Is that from Everybody Hates Raymond? His
Yeah, that's his brother.
Yeah.
Raymond.
Yeah.
He has his own comedy building
No
in
shit.
yeah, I think it's where do I stay? Is that Caesar I stayed at really liked or one other fucking places. But he has this, like it's Brad Garrett's comedy club
Fuck.
in
okay.
the casino. Like
I know
it
that.
is badass looking too.
It's cool.
It's too dead right now because not enough people down there right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. One time I was supposed to go. Man, it's about bad comics. So I got tickets one time. I was going up there.
Fuck.
I always want to see a comic when I go up there. I loved Penn and Teller. I love those guys. They're
Oh, I do too.
so
yeah.
good. There's another guy, Amazing Jonathan. He's like a.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
He retired. I went to his
Wow.
show. He made fun of me. He put
Yeah.
on
Oh,
screen.
that's
Dude, it was
sick.
so awesome. Afterwards, I
Yeah.
took pictures with him.
Fuck
He,
yeah.
he has a female like
I
assistant.
love magic. I love magic.
Dude, he's so awesome. I took a picture with a female assistant, and then after that, I went to a hypnotist and like a show. And then the lady was in the audience, and she came out and saw me. She's like, "Hey, remember you took a picture with us at a show?" I was like, "Oh, you're the assistant." He's like, "Oh, you mind if I take a picture with you?" I'm like, "What? Like, what's going on here? Like,
fuck, yeah.
look, I love you guys. Yeah, I'll take a picture with you. Like, fucking great, you know."
That's cool. Yeah. Fuck
But they're
yeah.
awesome. But yeah. So I went down there last time. I was gonna go see after Rogan. I was gonna see T.J. Miller.
What? Yeah, I love T.J. Miller.
He didn't show.
I mean,
I think there's something about. I don't know. Someone said maybe because there's.
it's a medical thing, I'm sure.
Well, no, I think there was someone said. I don't know. This is all allegedly something about a girl. Me Too movement thing.
Oh shit.
So he didn't show up, or they cut him. I don't know what helped. So they
Well, it's probably smart.
smart, yeah. So I thought it'd been funny, anyways. As long as they didn't bring up the Me Too stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He's all, "Who's down for some rape?" You know, I'm like, too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his stand-up special? Well, his stand-up special about him going to like Britain and them doing like a totally improv show.
I've seen one that he had on. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and it was. I'm not gonna lie.
I watch a lot.
Yeah, I
Comedy.
watch a lot of comedy too. A lot of comedy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of my favorite comedians is Ralphie May.
Oh, his first stuff. I don't know how many times a day I
yeah.
tell somebody, I ain't going scuba diving.
No, go scuba. Yeah,
I ain't going no
fuck
scuba
I ain't going
diving.
Scuba diving.
Yeah. And then this joke about Jesus Christ growing his own weed cross. That was fucking hilarious
Yeah,
too.
dude,
Looked
I
like
love
little Christmas
college.
trees.
Yeah, like little Christmas. I love that he's like that Fabuloso. You know,
Yeah.
you got that Fabuloso. That
Yeah.
shit could clean up bodies. I was like, I love that.
Fucking somebody did that joke the other day.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There's there's like a couple comedians, if you bring them up, like like Ralphie May, and like I'm a big Joey Diaz fan.
Oh, Joey Diaz good.
Yeah,
I didn't think it's special. I think it's something happened. Whatever this special was, it did not get Joey Diaz.
That's one of those things. Is that like I'm sure Joey Diaz wasn't like being Joey Diaz at that time, because there's like I heard there's 2 different types of Joey Diaz. Because Joey Diaz, before he was like actual like doing his own stuff, he was writing jokes, and the jokes were bad. Yeah, that's what I heard is from like Josh Wolf. They started together with like him, Brody Stevens, rest in peace, and Joey, and so like he would be doing jokes and stuff like that, and they would be bombing. And then one time he like ripped into the audience for not laughing at his jokes, and that was the real Joey right there. And so like if you're on stage and you can't fucking like have the authentic shit, like somebody in the crowd being like, shut the fuck up, fat fuck, and they just rip into him like that, you can't have that official shit.
He's more of a I guess his show is more in the moment and in the environment, but when he tried to put on the show, it wasn't as authentic.
And I also feel like he's a fucking great storyteller. So if you're good to tell stories,
so many stories.
Yeah, so many stories.
Fucking
there's
great.
so many good ones.
Like him, I grew up liked Sam Kinison, was awesome.
I love Santa Kennison too.
Fucking awesome. Then obviously Eddie Murphy. I remember when I was a kid when Delirious and Raw came out. We were young and we just fucking just, like I couldn't even believe that was possible. Like I always tell a joke.
Honestly, yeah.
When I was a kid, I played sports, and like
Yeah.
when people talk like back in the day, like it was like, man, it was like I could never outrun this African American, or I could never beat this guy in sports. I never thought that like I can never like. I even think like Michael Jordan. Like I thought, man, if I play basketball, eventually I'll be able to beat Michael Jordan. I didn't think of anything like. But some reason when I saw Eddie Murphy, I was like, there has to be something special about him. It must be because he's black or something. Whatever it is, this guy is super.
The jacket.
Something, the leather is tight. I don't know, but like I was like, I'll never be able to do whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
It just felt so like special. I was like, that guy's special. I can't do that.
Exactly. Do you know what's crazy? Or the Raw, I feel like I was born in that era where like, because I've seen Raw once. I liked it. It just I feel like I didn't resonate with it.
It's time.
Yeah, it's
time
this
period.
time thing. Yeah, and I didn't resonate with it. I laughed at it, but I just didn't resonate with it. But like the people who I resonate with mostly, I don't know if you're gonna get this or not, but like Dane Cook.
Oh, he's good. Yeah,
he's good.
Mannerisms.
Yeah, his mannerisms. And my favorite after this I'll ask you like, what's your favorite special? But like my favorite special of all time is Pablo Francisco's when he's in like this Mexican restaurant or something like that, and it is the best special I've ever seen. He's like on coke. And it's just like you could tell he's on coke. Like this motherfucker, he's just like dishing out jokes like left and right though. It's just, I love that fucking special. Look it up on YouTube.
I'll check that one. I don't think I've seen that one. Favorite. I don't know. I've always been a huge. I like Mitch Hedberg style.
Oh
Stephen Wright. I love Stephen Wright. I've seen Stephen Wright live. He's amazing. So I like
That's
that.
my stepdad's name.
Oh, dude, I love. Dude, there's a band out there, and a singer named Stephen Wright. So one time I'm like, I'm downloading every Stephen Wright album out there. I'm all, he has 12, crazy. Then it found out it was like the most shittiest band ever.
Yeah, exactly.
But Stephen Wright's amazing. Fucking
Mitch
favorite.
Hedberg was great.
I love Mitch. I just put Mitch Hedberg on, and people just sit down and be like, dude, what is this? This is so fucking funny.
Yeah, shout out Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, he was great. Big Dave fan, Chappelle. Fuck favorite. I don't know. They're always so different, and I can appreciate them for
every
what
single
they were.
one.
George Carlin. I used to love George when he was younger, but then when it started getting a little more political, it got predictable. And then who's the other guy who's like that right now? Not political, but he's really dark and fucking black. Hold
on.
Something black. Louis Black.
Yes.
Saw him.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking
I've
great.
seen,
greer.
I've seen one of his. Yeah, right when he did that, I was like that image of him popped in my fucking head. Him and Accepted is great.
He's pretty funny. He's good. Who's the recent one? What's the Dave Chappelle? Really like the new Dave Chappelle.
That one's good.
You have to accept it for what it is. It's an art piece, and then like I said, if you're trying to compare Drake albums from the first to the last album, it's impossible.
Exactly.
Kevin Hart's first stuff when he came out, hilarious.
I loved.
Got money and nothing to talk about, and you already said it. Not as funny.
And I feel like there's a difference between when you're like a comedian that's like that's in that age range, like that that wealth range of everybody else.
It's hard.
I feel like that's like the best time to talk about comedy because like you're resonating with everybody.
Yeah, poor.
Yeah, you're poor. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're poor. I didn't want to say that.
No,
but,
no,
like,
poor is the best.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But Kevin Hart now, like, that's a great point. Kevin Hart now, you can't really relate to him because he's like, yeah, I was out in front, and my mansion, my driveway is so long that I'm so scared to take out my trash.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
raccoons are outside my house.
Yeah, and I'm like, dog, I don't
I'm
resonate with
fuck.
that.
I have dogs inside my house because people are gonna rob me.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't have a driveway.
Yeah,
Dog. Like,
we're living in apartments. There's no backyard.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
know?
you're
my room
there.
don't have a window.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where you're like, you chuckle at just because you're like,
I get
okay,
it.
Yeah, I get it. I could see it.
I understand the joke.
Yeah, but you're like, I wish I could like resonate with it.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is like Kevin Hart. He started off as a great comic, and then he transitioned to a great comedic actor.
That's a great point. Yeah, it's
he's maybe not doing exactly what he intended to do,
but he is playing good roles.
Good roles, and in those roles, perfect for him.
Fuck yeah,
dude. And like, I don't know, people are cynical about anything they want to be, but like, I'm real about shit.
Yeah,
I like Pearl Jam. I like
yeah, Pearl Jam's
awesome. People
yeah,
like that's trendy music. Like I like fucking
shit,
yeah,
dude. You're like,
it's a fucking good song.
Yeah,
exactly. Sorry, it sold 1 billion records.
For real. Sorry, he has one of the biggest fucking albums ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking yeah, but you know, I dig that. I dig he did the one with The Rock.
Have you that Jumanji movie?
I like that was decent.
Fucking yeah, I love those movies. I actually kind of like those more than the first ones.
You like Zathura?
Yeah,
seen that one? That's the one in space. Oh, bro.
Zathura? I haven't heard that.
Dude, that's who's the blonde guy who stopped using drugs, has a podcast, Idiocracy.
Oh yes, I know exactly. I know.
Trying to bait in here.
It's.
Tip my tongue.
Yeah, I know exactly. He's married to that other actress.
Yeah.
I know exactly the fuck you're talking about.
So that dude, he's the main actor in the movie. So they came out with Jumanji.
No shit.
And then they came out with a space version one called Zathura. Dude.
Oh yes. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's a fucking space guy.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
That's a good one.
That one is a good one.
Well, spoiler alert.
Oh my god.
But at the end, you realize that he is the boy, and he's helping his little brother out because his brother doesn't have a dad. Oh, that's got chills.
I'm not even fucking lying,
dude. Because it was a good story.
So good.
You got me. Like it's a fucking kid story.
You can't make another one of those.
No,
honestly,
that was perfect.
That really was perfect.
Yeah,
I didn't remember that one until, dude. I'm getting fucking hella chills.
Dude, I got chills on that thing too.
Dude,
that's fucking crazy.
That is
the reason I thought about it because John Favreau was. I don't know if he directed it, but they had it on his.
John Favreau. No shit.
He had his list of shit here. Zathura, was he in it? Was he the dad that died?
Oh, man, damn. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid and they did that little that one with the asteroids.
Oh yeah,
that little part of the asteroids that fucked me up.
Yeah.
I always thought the asteroids were coming through my roof at any moment, dude.
Directed by him.
Yes,
he directed
it.
Yeah,
no
bro.
Shit. Hey. That's a fucking full circle
dude,
right there.
Hey,
that's how you do podcasts
that's
right there.
Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
And Kristen Stewart was in that too. Maybe that's when they hooked up.
Real. So speaking of Kristen Stewart, have you ever seen Fanboys?
No, I don't think so.
It's about Star Wars.
Oh,
yeah. It's about Star Wars.
I heard about it.
And they break into Star Wars like Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I watched that last night with my twin brother. Movie still holds up.
Hell yeah.
It's so good. And it has so many good.
It has Seth. Do they have a van in it?
Yes.
They have to. Yeah, I can't remember.
R2 and shit.
Yeah. I'll watch it again. Well, I dig those movies.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube. Free. Shout out YouTube.
Hell yeah, YouTube. In case you ever heard of it.
Yeah, shit.
YouTube. Try it. I think it's at youtube.com.
YouTube.community or .org. Something like that.
It's a new thing out there.
It's a new thing.
Yeah, and I fucking dug that movie.
I love that movie, dude.
You know,
I didn't think about that.
That's one of the best things you have kids is you get to watch these movies because they're written so well.
Yeah,
you know? And like say we were talking about before, like there was a movement where movies were really good, and then they went woke for a little bit. But the true writers, like I was just talk about a big gap in our conversation. Typically, like artists don't want to. They're so cynical. Like we're not buying in that bullshit. No, we're doing our art. We're not going to do your little game.
Yeah,
but then after a while, everybody's playing the game. So now all the good writers are doing fucking comic book movies. You know, like how everybody talk about the best movie ever made is Endgame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but like they always talk about how the Avengers movie is like one of the best movies ever made. You know, I'm like, really? Like, fuck, I guess I gotta watch it, huh?
Yeah, and then you watch it, you're like, this isn't all it was hyped up to be.
Maybe I haven't watched it.
Well, you haven't watched it?
No, I have a hard time watching.
Well, yeah, no,
shit.
yeah, I get that. Trust me, I get
It's
that.
Star Wars or nothing, bro.
Yeah, Star Wars or nothing. That's funny. Do you know what's funny? Do you know Scott from in Stan at Chico's, the old guy?
Uncle Scott?
Is that his name?
They called him Uncle?
Yeah, Uncle Scott. Yeah. He was telling me a funny Star Wars story, but yeah, I won't bring him up. I won't tell that fucking story, but yeah, that he was telling me, he's like, Star Wars is the only fucking like animation that he'll watch, and I'm like, that's not animation, that's like CGI stuff.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, that CGI stuff, I don't fuck with that. I'm like, so you don't like the Avengers stuff? He's like, I don't like that cartoony hippie bullshit. I'm like, oh my god. Okay.
That's the guy who wears a veteran's shirt.
Yes.
Pussy.
Yeah, and he yes. Yeah, he was telling me good shit about that.
Yeah.
But
He one time I did something I did to him the other day. Kinda
oh
mean.
yeah. What's
So
that?
like we're sitting there and we're like, there's a bunch of comics, we're having a conversation, and he was just sitting there too. And then somebody said something, and I crack a joke, and he's like, "Dude, really?"
Yeah, he
I'm like-
does that all the time.
I'm like, huh? So I didn't think much about it, and he did like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, "Look, dude, I'm being nice to you right now. Like, if you want to have a conversation, like if we're gonna have attitude in a conversation." I'll do this. Like I do this. I do
Yeah,
this.
you're like, we can go, dog.
But I'm
we
like,
can go.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm blowed off. I'm here having a good time. I mean, like, so the guy he's kind of rude to me, like a couple times.
Trust me, I'm gonna be 100% with you. He's not that great of a person.
No, so I blew it off, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But then I talked to someone about it, like, oh yeah, that's fucked up. He's just laying. I'm like, I'll give him more chance. But next time I said him, I'll say something. You know what I mean? So I go to the bar and I order a Long Island. At the next mid bar, he's all Long Island.
Oh god.
Isn't that what a girl gets?
Oh my god.
So I'm like, bro,
Dude.
I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. I can handle 4 of these. What are you drinking? A seltzer? What is that? Fucking White Claw? I said,
oh, White Claw.
I said, we're cut from the different cloth. You cannot compare to me. So we have a conversation. We're not talking on the same level here, okay? He's all, oh, that was some kind of masculinity kind of thing. I said, no, actually, I was just being funny. I said, I work with a girl right now who is bigger than me, has bigger arms than me, and she'll fuck me up any day. And she would have said the same joke. It had nothing to do with masculinity.
Yeah,
It's just a conversation of words. I just didn't like that. He's like thought he was like he'd be rude all the time. Like, dude, just kill that.
Honestly,
Kill that.
He is rude sometimes, though. He is rude. Well, I'm not gonna say sometimes. It's most of the time. Yeah. Danny likes him a lot, though.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought he fucking ripped him quite a few times.
He does, but it's like this weird. Like I think Danny looks at him like a dad, kind of. It's weird. It's hella weird. I've seen like a weird relationship between them sometimes.
I thought he hated him.
Does he?
I don't
really?
know. No, I don't know.
I think Danny hates me. So
I have no inside. You hosted the show the other day. How can he hate you?
No, I hosted Isaiah's.
Oh.
Yeah. Me and Danny have a long, strenuous relationship. So, did you know me when I took off my shirt?
Well, I've seen your Instagram.
Yeah. So, like, I used to take off my shirt doing my stand-up.
Danny's like, that's my thing?
No, Danny. I don't know what the fuck Danny's problem was, but I guess I was talking to one of the comedians, like, recently. I won't tell you who it was, but I'll tell you after. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, Danny doesn't respect you at all as a comedian. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's like, ever since you took off your shirt, he doesn't watch any of your sets anymore. I'm like, okay, for sure. And then after that, he kicked me out of a show a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you talking loud?
No. People around me were talking loud.
Oh, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah, and then I ended up getting into his peripherals, and then he ended up unleashing on me. You know, he does coke a lot. You know, he does too much coke.
That.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
I've caught him. And he's asked me, "Do you want to do one?" And I'm like, "I'm cool, thanks though." Yeah, and me and him don't have a great relationship, but I try to keep it like business level.
I've never noticed. I go help out a lot. I try not to
Exactly.
get into. I try to be everybody's friend and help everybody out.
Same.
Well, I said honestly, but this guy, like I said, whatever that guy's name, I don't even know that guy's name, Uncle, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I said,
I'll shoot in the dark.
no disrespect to him, but he's just doing it for fun, right? He has no.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
don't know.
goal in that.
Well, his wife comes sometimes and she watches and
Yeah. So they're having fun. They have a community.
but she never laughs at anybody.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
They're getting out.
Yeah, they're getting out. Exactly, they're getting out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
There you
like I
go.
said, they're there for the community, and that's what they like right there.
Yeah.
But there's not like really big goals there, right? Like I don't think there's a goal.
I don't think
Not
so.
to be disrespectful.
Yeah, no, for real.
But
Yeah,
like,
because you don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah.
But yeah. I think I see. I try to be respectful of the situation. If a comic's going up and they're respectful of me, especially, I try to watch their stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, if I get up and walk out, you know the reason.
A lot of people don't watch anything I fucking do. You know?
I don't get that. I think
So-
you're really fucking funny.
So
at
I don't
stand-up.
even care. So I'll give them the same respect.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter to me because
exactly.
hopefully they should, everybody should root for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But typically, like I've dealt with life enough. You know, I'm 45. There's a group of people that hate me. You know, always the same group.
And you're like, it's fair.
The people group that hate me, either ones who fake it, not talking about comedy, but like I'm talking about other things to do.
Yeah,
People
no.
who fake it, you know, just in life, who are like trying, like, dude, you
Yeah.
saw, like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm writing a movie. You'll see my shit. My shit is out there. And then when you see me go into the Chicos or something like that, I just came from editing or recording or something else. I got my drone in my car. I'm like, I'm always doing stuff.
Yeah, you're ready.
And I
You're
woke up
ready.
at 2:30 that morning and went to work, and I just got home.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a level above everybody on my effort level.
Exactly.
Maybe not. I won't say my quality of anything, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna say my effort. And a lot of people don't have the effort there, and when they think that like I'm doing this and not doing, that's why I do like Danny, because to me he's always hustling.
Yeah.
He's like, the one thing I'd say about him, he's always like working his ass off.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's
I
doing
totally,
that. So I'm
yeah.
like, okay, well that's one thing, like, because it's hard for me. You know, I'm not gonna judge anybody under the age of 30 typically about where they're at in their life, and then when they get
Because you're like, they don't know.
yeah, you know, who knows what it'd be. And then 30 to 40, like, hey, you gotta start figuring this out, you know. And if you don't have kids, like, ooh, what can fuck? Do what your own. And then plus, not my life. But then, if like we're talking about like respect, like general respect, people, if you're close to my age, and then like, you know, you don't have a career or no future, like, I don't know what any of your fucking goals are, you know, I don't. I'll listen. I have your comment, but like man to man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna like recommend you for a comedy show,
Yeah.
you're my guy. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm recommending you to
exactly.
date somebody. No, recommend for you a job.
Exactly.
Nah, it's like application. No, you might be funny. You know, I'm not. That's not directed at anybody in general.
Yeah.
But like that's how like I have a. So when I'm working hard out my ass off, and then I think I'm a little bit funny,
Yeah, exactly.
people are
yeah.
gonna hate me if that's you're faking it. If you're not doing it, you know, because and that's what we talked about earlier about like your success is not gonna hurt my success. It's a natural thing. We all like don't some reason fuck that guy.
Yes.
Fuck, I don't want him to be successful because I want to make it. If they're laughing at him, they're not laughing at me. And
Yeah.
me
That
and
doesn't matter.
Joe Rogan and Jeff Dunnigan have nothing in common.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
except for their
They're
bank
human.
accounts.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And they're human.
human.
That's it.
Yeah. So to say that the people that think he's funny and then not him funny, you know how many people tell me, oh, I don't like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can understand people don't like things, but like, you know he's selling millions, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a reason why he's a millionaire.
Or I love it when someone says, I don't like Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
You're like, okay, yeah, you don't like everything he does?
Yeah. Everything?
Yeah, you don't like everything?
Yeah. So the thing where he was like they're considered the GOAT, you know, from all these things. There's nothing like, you know, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't really take much of that, but if you take yourself out of it, like you take your emotions out of like, I'm not gonna watch this comic or I'm gonna
Right.
take a stance, blah 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 blah. If you support the scene,
Yeah, just support the fucking scene.
dude. If
Yes.
if there's like 6 people
Yes.
in there watching the comedy's ending, and now stand-ups are you know, and 6 people are there, and then all the stand-ups leave. Those 6 people are going to stand up, and then what are they going to say? Oh, like, well, even the stand-ups we didn't stick around, so we left too, so it wasn't really fun.
Yeah.
Like you really try to like so like I tried to help Danny out. I was like, hey, someone sit here. Cool. I'll fill in, look like someone's here. You know, you want to fake it to make it. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, last week there was that many people. We need to go. You know, so
Yeah, exactly. Perfect
it's
example
about being
last week.
supportive
Yeah.
for the whole thing. I tend to get in conversations with people a lot, and then people around me get loud, or I make it loud.
Yeah.
You know, there's a guy I get in a conversation with every time. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Exactly.
Over and over again. He's like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm like, I know you're not saying nothing.
Yeah, that's the fucking
I'm done having this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Okay, then we're done. We're done.
Even after Chico's, like, even if I were to have a conversation with somebody now, I would like, if it gets interesting, I'd like cut it off and I'd be like, let's go outside.
Yeah.
Let's go outside.
Yeah.
Because I get passionate when I talk about stuff.
Me
I
too.
get hugely loud.
I get carried away.
Loud, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah, you know exactly, because I've talked to you a lot at Chico's. Yeah, we get pretty loud.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big person too. You know, I got a
Exactly.
big voice,
Too,
you know,
man.
and then it's fucking trying to talk over this other guy.
Yeah.
Trying to talk over me. I'm
For
like,
real. all these comedians are trying to do jokes.
Yeah.
Dog. Oh, whenever you're trying to talk to comedians, that's also why
Trying to get our time.
that's why I love talking to comedians. Because comedians are always trying to make jokes in front of each other. And once somebody makes one joke and everybody's like laughing at that, everybody laughs at everybody else's joke. That's why comedians are the best, like, in my opinion, my favorite people. I love all comedians. Like, there's some comedians that I don't like the people who, I won't say names.
Yeah.
I almost did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like people who fake it.
Yeah.
Like, you know exactly who's faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like if you're not in there for the fucking love of it, we can feel that, dog.
Dude, like I said, I don't know what other people do, but like I joke around, but like I have this is my one part set, but that's just like my set for 3 minutes.
Yeah, and then you have different ones. Yeah.
I have.
Fuck yeah, see?
And this is just one page, dude. I have pages and pages and pages.
No,
and
I feel that, man. I got the same fucking
pages.
Thing.
So like I'm not doing it for fun. I'm doing it because I have to.
Yeah, no, I get
my
that,
brain
dude.
has to do. This is what I do.
Yeah, dude, I got the same fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, it's legit,
Dude.
So just constantly. So like like it's not a hobby. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I was doing
me.
this I do this at work. Like I said,
Yes,
people joke around like, dude,
yes.
I'm at work. I run bits all day. And I'm really on bits.
Yes, I remember
You're just talking about real, like I said, a little bit of real,
Oh, man,
and then
yes,
and the rest of it's all fucking
Yeah.
bullshit,
And
right?
then sometimes you're talking to somebody, you're like having a good conversation. You're like, let me just like try something. real
Yeah,
quick."
and I'll throw something in there, and then they don't even care. They're like,
man.
"What are you talking about?"
And you're like, okay,
that's
I'm not
all a
gonna
joke.
do
That's
that.
a joke. That's
Yeah,
a joke.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
whatever, fucking bro.
So good.
I'm in construction. I work with like rugged ass fucking
dude,
dudes, and like,
yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about? And they're not artsy at all, so they don't get any of it.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, you don't get it. You just don't understand, Dad.
Yeah. No, I fucking love it. I said, but the scene. Rogan says something, and then Andrew Schultz kind of says it sometimes. They always say the community needs to support the community.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking so.
Exactly.
And then because since I'm kind of new in this area, even though I've been around before, everybody's been here.
Yeah, you have to go support people.
Yeah, but like I see the division from show to show.
Oh yeah.
People to people. I've talked to enough people now. I've recorded shows from people in Tulare, and then I start hearing people talk about, and like, all these people hate each other.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a group of people they all hate each other. I'm like, you guys are all different,
the same.
Yeah, we're all. First of all, you guys are all in the same room.
Yes, exactly.
We're all in the same. All of you guys are unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Unsuccessful. Unsuccessful.
We're all trying to compete at how unsuccessful.
Yeah,
we are.
you're the best guitar player in Fresno. You know what I mean? Like I was talking about.
Yeah,
a 1,000 of them doesn't mean anything.
For real, exactly.
So you're the funniest guy at this place, whatever it might be. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But if it was more supportive and more of a group together, I thought at first I'm like, oh, it says Fresno comedy scene, people together. I'm like, all right. And I don't think anybody's post like anybody, like none of these shows. I think they might be like silently helping each other out, but I'm like, no, these people are stabbing each other in the back. And when it comes down to, like, so Rogan talks about it, Schultz talks about, you got to be positive, you got to help your community, help those people be successful, because they're going to be successful eventually.
Exactly,
dude, you're going to shit on fucking Rogan for fucking 10 years, then find out, oh, damn it, I shouldn't have shit on him over and over again.
Yes.
Granted, I shit on Sam Tripoli over and over because I don't fucking like that guy.
Yeah, well, that's
I liked him.
Tripoli.
I liked him at first. I really liked Tinfoil Hat, but at one point I realized, oh, you actually found this niche of people who just believe whatever bullshit you say now, and I've like you lost it. And now as far as I know, I don't hear any of those people fuck with him anymore.
Well, it's just because it's got too much.
Yeah,
It's got way too much.
Rogan, none of those people fuck with him. They don't talk about him. They're not in shows with them. None of those people. Ari Shaffir, none of those people fuck with each other anymore. They fuck with each other, but not them.
Yeah, because sometimes that just happens, dude.
Yeah.
That just happens. It's just some people grow apart. Some people grow into different places like that. Yeah, that's not good.
I was gonna name my kid Ninja though. He named his kid Ninja and Ghost.
I like that. Yeah.
My ex-wife said no Ninja.
Ghost.
That'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Do you know that? Do you know that Louis C.K. bit that he's like, I always want to name my kids ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Because whenever they get mad at each other, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
So I had a band. I want to call it a couple different names. Porn.
Yeah.
Good luck finding my band online. It was like during Napster. You try to download my fucking band, you'll never find it. One thing of porn, you forgot about music, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking good luck. Or ball sweat.
Ball sweat.
But I only wanted to market my stuff to girls, right? My daughter loves ball sweat. For Christmas, all she could talk about was ball sweat. What's she wearing? Ball sweat. Head to toe?
That's good.
Ball sweat.
That's good. That's good as fuck.
Yeah.
Is that a bit right there?
Well, I just,
like
life.
that. Yeah,
It's like, hey, when you're a comic, everything's like that, right? Everything's written. Every conversation. I took was going to college full time about a couple years ago, and I took speech class.
Right.
And I was like, mic night, every night. Basically, what it is, right? Because all you do is talking speeches and like jokes.
Yes.
We had to do a speech like about something we really appreciated, and really loved, right? And then a speech towards somebody, like a award or something. So I'm like, I got a great one. So I got a Bible. I went up there and I talked and I said, I just want to carry the Bible with me. I walked around stage and I say, I'll probably fuck it up, but I was like, I just want to talk about something that's always been there for me. Always been by my side. Whenever I need it, when I reached for it, it was right there. Anytime life gave me shit, this thing came and then just really cleansed me and made me feel like, like new again. And I just tacked on, and then I said, Dave. And Dave threw me a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
I put the Bible down and I said, toilet paper. It's always been there for my fucking side, I was like, fucking, that was great.
Yeah,
of course, I pissed off half the people when I put the Bible down.
Yeah.
But I wasn't saying anything mean. I was just, I just bait and switched you.
I love that. That's the best about stand-up. Is taking that one little concept and just being like, I know exactly what you're going to say. And then being like, fucking toilet paper.
Yeah, that's not Anthony Jeselnik.
Yes.
Constantly good,
yes.
And so it's always like, okay, where's he going with it?
Yeah.
I'm a bad comic audience member sometimes because I'm just like always like I sit like this and I'm looking at the jokes and I'm sometimes if it's not good I'm like I know where it's going, or when I already heard it before I'm like okay, and that joke's been said a million times, or that perspective has been said, and then when it's a good joke I analyze it. So I'm like, where it come from, where'd it go? Like, that was good. Let's fucking see how we tie that in. Yeah, that was good. And the mannerisms, like I'll pick the whole thing down. Yeah, so it's not like I don't like it. I'm really into it.
And then out of nowhere, it's like, thank you guys, good night. You're like, huh?
Yeah. We're like, oh, heck, woohoo.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah. So I almost never clap, always whistle. My arms are like this.
Same. Yeah. Oh, and then, let's be honest with each other. Have you gotten mad at somebody for having such a good bit before? That's happened to me a couple
kind of like we're like, ooh, that was good.
Yeah, and I was sitting there like
I got
fuck, that was good.
It's like really like it was like a test. Like it's like, oh fuck, that was good. I got to do that. Like I got to do that. Yeah, not do that, but like step my game up.
Exactly.
Level up. I need to level up.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, I like the way that joke is. You're like, I wish I could write it.
That was fucking clever.
Yeah, like Joseph Humphreys. He's been exploding. He's been doing so good. Do you know about him moving? Yeah, dude, he's moving in 2 weeks. We're doing a roast for him.
Which one's Joseph?
Joseph Humphreys is the guy who talks about like he was in the military. He's the one that talks about he's in the military. He always has like this beard. Here, I can show you a picture, I think. He always has
top
like
8 friends in fucking MySpace.
Yeah, exactly. He has a kind of like a scraggly beard, like a homeless guy.
I meet so many people there, and I always like, this person ain't gonna give a fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah. Oh, this guy.
Also, I ask everybody, hey, you're welcome to come on the podcast, and that's as far as my reach goes. Then you have to reach out and say, hey, you want to come on?
And then some of them are like, yeah, sure, and then never fucking show up.
No, like it's their requirement now. Hey, it's their stand up.
This guy. Yeah, go ahead.
Is he local?
Yeah, he does it every week. It's either like he usually comes like where the list is like fuller, so he's like on the bottom of the open
maybe
mic
I've
stuff.
seen him. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen him. He's moving in 2 weeks. We're doing like a roast for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he actually shout out to Joseph Humphrey. He helped me out with a lot of stuff. Like I don't have a dad persona type person, and I never had like somebody who I had a stepdad most of my life, but I never had anybody like pull me aside and be like, this is what a man should be. Yeah. And he's the only person that has ever done that for me. My grandpa's never done that.
How old was your dad when he passed away?
That's a great question. When he passed away, I was like 20. Oh, yeah, so it's really recent. Yeah, and it's like so when he passed away, I didn't have like a really kind of a role model. I've been like kind of lost, sort of. And then like and then COVID happened. And so, like, I've been, like, I was by myself with all that shit, dude. And that shit was not fun.
No.
That was not fun. And then I started doing stand-up again. And, like, recently I've been getting happier again.
There you
Just
go.
because I've been doing stand-up and, like seeing my friends. And Joseph said this to me. He's like, being a man is being able to take, is having all these stones. And being able to take somebody else's stone and add that to your pile like it's nothing. So, like, you're walking around with all these stones, and then this other person, they have this, like, huge amount of stones, and you'd be like, hey, let me grab some of those stones for you. I put them on my back, and then they're a little lighter, and I'm a little heavier, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like, the epitome of being a man, because he told me this story of his grandma killed herself.
Man.
Committed suicide, and he has a really great stand-up bit about it. And I won't say anything about it, but he goes on to tell a story about how whenever somebody kills themselves, like the paramedics and stuff, they take the body, they do everything with it, but then there's the blood that you have to clean up.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody talks about that.
Oh, fucking.
And so yeah, and he was telling me, he's like, his mom and his sister were there, and his mom goes to grab a rag, and she went to go clean it up, and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna take that. I'll do that for you. And so she didn't have to clean up her own mom's blood.
Yeah.
So, like, he cleaned it up for her.
Yeah.
That's, like, a perfect epitome of, like, putting a fucking stone on your back
Yeah.
that. And I feel like that was just one of the greatest things that anybody has ever told me personally.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, if I roast them, I'm bringing up that story and I'm making them cry. Yeah, that's one of my things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you know, when I worked for the city of Fresno, and I met this guy, and he was raised by his mom.
Right.
And he had feminine qualities, I guess. I don't know how to say. It wasn't a...
He was a mama's boy. You could say it like that, because I'm a mama's boy. I
Yeah,
get that.
but, like, you're not the same as him, though. Like,
For sure. Yeah,
like,
no, I get that.
so,
yeah.
like, it was almost like, I don't know, a Jerry Seinfeld quality almost. Like, he's kind of, like, very passive. I wouldn't say feminine, but, like, not masculine. You know, but still a little bit softer than Jerry Seinfeld still. But I thought the guy might be gay, but he wasn't. Married, had kids, and great. Just raised by his mom and his grandma.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was always like, I've always been like the tough guy. You know, in my mind, I was try to be tough. You know, try to be kid or play. Try to be very well.
Yeah.
You know, but he kind of made me open my eye because he was a man. He raised his family.
Right. He's
successful. He was one of my coworkers, and he was a great coworker. And like, and it was like, oh man, there's different versions of men.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, like, there's different versions of it. Doesn't have to be this, that, and the other thing, but like, you know, really it's about just, you know, being there, and being able to take on some stuff. Man, you know, fuck, I think about, start thinking, man, I take everybody's shit. That's just usually how I do it.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Let me take care of this. You go do that. I'll take it.
Exactly.
No, I'll take care of that too.
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's such a great way to look at it. And like, dude, that you saying that, like, different types of men, that is such a great way to say that, because there's this one time where my dad was talking to my mom, and my mom was telling me, she's like, you're not a real man because you do all this shit. He's like, yeah, you're fucking right. I'm not a real man. I'm over here, I'm doing all this stuff, but like, I'm trying to be a real man. And then my mom goes, you're never gonna be a real man because you're doing all this stuff. And he goes, you know what? You don't even know what you're talking about. And then, like, fucking week later, I caught him doing meth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that shit was crazy. And I'm like, yeah, do you know what? He never really is going to be a real man.
Yeah,
That's how a real man does.
Because it has nothing to do with really being, like I was saying, being tough. Like I was saying, I have a girl at work, you know, she's fucking tough.
She's tough.
Masculinity doesn't have anything to do with being the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, being, you know, so it's there's many different versions of it, but like mainly just, you know,
It's
responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, being there. You know, in a metaphoric term of being a man. You know?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Because we're only here for so long.
Yeah.
We're here for so long. If you want to, you got to be remembered a great way. You don't want to be remembered like, dude, that guy was a fucking piece of shit.
So tie that on. I can understand, like, that guy understands when he sees you. You know, you have a certain joy that comes off you.
That's crazy. I never knew that. I never knew that. I never felt that. But
so
many people tell me that.
You can see that. Yeah, it's part of who you are. So you know, when you talk to you, I wouldn't think that like you have a malicious intent in your behavior.
Thank you.
You know, so like I'm like, okay, I know this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and I don't know where I fucking got lost on that fucking thing.
Well,
but
yeah,
oh
no,
yeah,
I
so
get
my
that.
point is that like the fact that you are discovering yourself at this young age and you really have zero responsibilities, there's no judgment on you. Instead,
Yeah.
but when we were talking about earlier, when I meet people who are a little older,
Yeah.
and
And they don't. They already.
I'm the
have-
fucking man, and I'm a fucking man, and I know what it takes to be a fucking man.
And they're sitting there in their mom's basement.
And I've had, well, to be fair, I have friends who live with their mom, who are adults, and I wouldn't.
You wouldn't say they're not men.
Yeah,
just,
mom
like,
had
live with-
cancer,
yeah,
lived with their mom. Mom's
yeah, sure,
single.
yeah,
There's
yeah, I
a lot
get
of, there's a lot of
that, yeah.
situations. So,
Yeah.
so I try not to be too much judgment. They were still hard working. They're still doing their jobs. I mean, whatever it might be,
Exactly,
whatever they want to do. Excuse me. Well, certain times I'm like,
I'm over here doing that too, so you're good.
everybody gets it. But yeah, so it's hard for me being the man and doing how much I do. I have 3 kids of my own. I have 2 step kids. So
Dang.
then I do.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I do a lot of motherfucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
So
good
then I
guy.
go stand next to someone else. I'm like, bro, like, hey, if this is what you want to do, that's why I said, if this is what you want to do, comedy, let's see you man up on that.
Yeah.
And that's my kind of point of view. Like, what are you doing?
Honestly.
You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't matter just about comedy, music. I told my ex-wife one time she had a job and she's making like $15 an hour, basically covered our daycare, and then kind of thinking about going to school. And we're like, no, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
You're basically spinning your wheels. If you have a goal, what is that goal, and what are you doing to meet that goal?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Because this is not the scene. My goal is to hopefully get out, do some things, bring attention to the scene, make this a scene, still fucking travel, do comedy, always do things, but build up a home base because I love my town. Born and raised in this town.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah.
Between everything, want to make it happen. Also make comedy. I love comedy.
Yeah.
When I have to show somebody, you never heard of Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah. No.
What
yeah.
is
and then
going on
you
in life?
School them.
Yeah, and then like I didn't know
Yeah.
that person existed. But even like you'll say a comic sometimes I won't even hear. There's so much out there
Yeah.
that it's not even fair for people not to enjoy a laugh. It's
Exactly.
good. So I have a
Yeah.
goal. I have a goal, and my goal is set, and I'm fucking bust my ass to get it. You know what I mean? So
I feel like the ultimate goal for like most comedians is just to make people laugh.
Yeah.
It's just make people happy. That's also that's one of my main missions too. Just make people happy, dude.
but if you want to make it a career,
That's
you got to figure that shit out. And that's where like I listen to Andrew Schultz and like Charlamagne the God,
Yes.
and they talk about what they're doing. Like even if I'm not even like the biggest fans of them, like no, they have goals and they're fucking.
And they're
They're
doing it.
doing it.
Yeah,
They're doing
fuck yeah.
so much shit. They're
Yeah.
communicating and hooking up and making connections.
Like, yeah, you're doing paintings. You're doing
fucking
fucking
ridiculous.
so many things.
I built all
dude.
this, too.
Yeah, you built this.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Good. Yeah, good shit,
I
man.
know.
Good shit.
Oh, check this out. This is those are
Those are from like.
an oven.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was looking at that too. I was like, those are either like from bombs.
Yeah, they're cool.
Or,
huh?
yeah, they're cool as fuck.
So I wanted to
yeah.
have lights that hang, but I want to spend a bunch of money. So I went to the store, bought them, sprayed them, fucking hung them up.
See, I get like that. I'm not gonna lie. I get like that if I don't smoke weed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude. I get so like I'm like thinking about so many fucking things, but like
yeah.
yeah, that's why I have to smoke weed too, because like I'm thinking about too many fucking things.
I don't really have a recollection of before, but.
Yeah, dude.
But this is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
My wife talked about it. Like, what is the downfall? It's like, well, there's no downfall. Like everything in your life is you're excelling, and like in my health, everything. I'm like, there's nothing's tapered off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like things are going. So so what to me? I can tell you the one thing is, at night sometimes I can just slow things down too. You know what I mean? Like so, like I'm at night I got a million things, and then I'm really doing my day, and then people who are shitty will piss me off, and
then
so
you get
I'm
mad
thinking.
at it.
So I try not to get mad, but I think about like how did the situation come up? What was it? Okay, and then what are my next step? My next step is usually to let that person be dumb, and then try to kick ass at whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's the
I
way
let
to
everybody else
show
have their
them.
own drama.
Yeah.
You heard of Roger Ruckus?
No.
Roger Ruckus, I think it's a place to hire him, by the way. There's like a show and a dinner. I think you like get dinner and they do a show. And it's kind of like one of those things where it's such a small thing, kind of like a comedy club. You go to the comedy show, you have a choice, right? You can sit in the back and watch it, or you can get in the front and you can say some stuff.
Part of it.
You can interact,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I see people like that. So if I'm going up to somebody and I'm like, oh, this person is fucking crazy, I can either interact with the person and be part of the show, or I can just stay back and not be in part of that show.
Good point.
So I
Good
treat
point.
everybody's drama like that. So when I see, like, instead of being like, fuck that guy, know what I'm going to do? I'm like, I'm just let that guy be dumb. I'm gonna do my own shit.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy. I know what? I don't want to be part of that Roger Rocket show. I'm gonna make my own show up. And fucking or not make my own show, but
by the way.
so I try
good
not to be in part of people's drama. You have a choice in life what you want to do,
For
right?
sure, yeah.
So that's how I gotta see it.
I like that, honestly.
I might be wrong.
No, yes. Who knows, man? We all might be wrong. We all might be wrong.
Dude,
sometime.
I think this might go down as my longest podcast ever.
No shit.
Dude, I think we've been here for like 3 hours.
No fucking way. Have we really?
I brought up.
Oh my god, we have.
I brought your list up like 3 times. We haven't even touched your list.
Hey, that's next time.
You gotta
dog.
come on again
That's
if you
next time,
fucking
man.
do
Yeah,
this.
dude, I love this, man. That was
Fucking
fantastic,
great.
man.
The idea is to come on, hang out, talk fucking some
dude.
shit, and
Yeah.
fucking be authentic and have people on. You know?
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I'll definitely be on this
We'll
again.
just wrap this up then.
Fuck yeah, man.
So I'm gonna see here. I'm gonna get my person here. Boom.
Got you, man.
There we go. Legends Podcasting is the line of truth. Like, share, subscribe. Go to the podcast. Make sure you go to Tough Tits on Instagram. Hit them up. You're going to be there Sunday at
Full Circle.
Full Circle Brewery.
baby.
So make sure you go check out Full Circle Brewery. Go check out.
Yeah. I'm hosting in 2 weeks at Full Circle.
Hell yeah.
Doing that. I'm also Twitch streaming at twitch.com/Tough Tits. 2 T's, TUFFTITTS, baby. Hit me up. Follow me. I'm going to be streaming soon again. And whoever follow me on Twitch, I will be back. I will be back soon. We'll be back soon. Just been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for the opportunity, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Now, so
I appreciate it. Shout out to this, man. Yeah.
The key to being successful, like podcasting, something I fuck up a lot, and everything really, is you need to keep on going. It's hard to keep a Twitter following and your Twitch following
You're not doing
once
it,
a
dude.
month.
Yeah.
Someone told me like, hey, I want to do a podcast, but I'm thinking about putting like one out like every 2 months.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm
what
like,
the fuck? Who's gonna watch that shit?
Good luck. Like,
yeah, exactly.
do you have thousands of
Yeah.
dollars of advertisement? Then who they're going to follow you and how they're going to find you
That's
and
what I'm saying,
why?
dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I'll be coming out stream schedule too. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. This is awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Yeah, fucking
We'll
great,
do it
man.
again.
Great,
Yeah.
dog. Yeah, definitely.
Till
It was-
next
yeah,
time.
definitely, man. Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, get some common sense.
Yep. Yeah, get some common sense, motherfuckers.
That's what I tell everybody.
Bye.
I gotta get this mouse over here.
The mic's the mouse is so fucked.
Fuck yeah.